Here's a man middle-aged and mean, chasing a dream that's never been. Filed another case, he's losing ground. Can't stop wheels from spinning round. He's got minions on his side, no prayer. Still fighting on, it's just a nightmare. Pull 'em up, you're making it worse. Endless motions, pocket full of curse. YouTube hits, but your soul's in chains. Protracting pain, multiplying shame. Pull 'em up, can't you see? You're drowning in your own hypocrisy. Every case is a money grab. Put it on the tube, that's the only tab. Litigation game, no need to win. Just drag it out and reel 'em in. Twist the law, break the rules. He's playing games, but he's just a fool. Pull 'em up, you're making it worse. Endless motions, pocket full of curse. YouTube hits, but your soul's in chains. Protracting pain, multiplying shame. Pull 'em up, can't you see? You're drowning in your own hypocrisy. Every motion's just for show. Filing papers, moving slow. Courtrooms a circus, all a game. But in the end, who is to blame? Sick of the noise, sick of the lies. The case is dead, he'll never realize. Pull 'em up, you're making it worse. Endless motions, pocket full of curse. YouTube hits, but your soul's in chains. Protracting pain, multiplying shame. Pull 'em up, can't you see? You're drowning in your own hypocrisy. On the case another day. Will the judge care the sky's gone gray? Pull 'em up, it's all a trap. You're digging your hole, fall in that gap. Pull 'em up, the time's all spent. Lost in the game, no way to repent. Mommy didn't love you enough, germ. Too bad, not sad. Pull 'em up. Pull 'em up.
Hey, everybody, what is going on? Happy Sunday. Sunday fun day. Or is it spun day? Sunday spun day. How are you guys? Hello. What is happening, everybody out there? How was your weekend? Let's see. Who's here? Oh, we can do that. Let me see. I don't know if that annoys people or not. I think it does. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, there it is. Let me know if that annoys people. Annoys you guys. Yeah, it popped up. Okay. See, to me, it's in a small corner of the screen, so I don't know if that's annoying. Banner. Yeah, let me put the banner up. There you go. Cool. Looks a little busy on the screen, if you ask me. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, hello, everyone. Hey, Connie, MG, Ed, Black Widow, Kim, Jennifer W, Stacy, John Cash, what's going on? Wendy, Carl Crazy, Kim Shu, hello, Tammy B, Betty D, Rachel, Lisa, oh, Bearded, Cat Lady, Sandra, Spade, you're joining the legal team. Georgia, McGilla Gorilla, Lori J, Stacy, Dory McCunna, hello, Christy, what was I thinking? Noel Breeze, Robert, Shauna, hey, Bud Light, what's going on? Lori J, did I say hi to you? Lori J. Sorry, I got tripped up soon as I saw Lisa. Nine Chins, Ernie Boyd, hello, hello, Tammy B, Ray Bone Crusher, Tank Girls here, hello, Stay. Dusty old dude. Hey, hey. Hi, Silverheart. How are you? Hey, Sheena. Hi, George. WA Granny. Debbie Tucker, hello. Bonnie. Lucinda. Hi, hey, hey, Nikki. How you doing? Hi, Felicia. Hi, John. Donna. That's who. Oh, that's so cute. Michelle, hello. Two baby kittens. Love kittens. Love them, love them, love them. Hi, Lucy from Vermont. Did I just get dinged? Okay, I think that dinged. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see, Martha, hello. Robbie's coming on. Hey, Strictly, how are you? Mary Lee, hello. Sandra, hello. G Sky, hello. Hey, hey. Marla, what's going on? Happy Sunday, guys. Whoops, what was that? Knocking stuff over. Hello, Rita. Welcome. Hi, Andrea. Little bit. Jeremy's going crazy. Yeah, he's always been a bit loony. But yeah, he's done lost his damn mind. Yes, I did. I responded to you, Shauna. Let's see, let's see. Hi, Hannah. All right, so Robbie should be here shortly. I just spoke with him. So it seems as though we're just gonna get into. Hey, Jared, we're just gonna get into the hi, Genia. The whole Sunday fun day of it all, I guess. The spun shit. But anyway, so it seems like the hodunks has really gotten to them that they've freaking lost their damn minds. But hey, you want to prove you're a hodunk? You go right ahead and do it. So yeah, so they're not liking that too much. So they spun the hodunks, and you definitely have hodunks to your left and hodunks to your right. So you're singing the right song this time. But yeah, he done lost his damn mind. Anyway, it was quite boring. Sorry, I mean, at least when he's talking crap, you can just go, oh, lie. But it was quite boring for the first half hour. I'm like, oh God, really? I'm like, oh good. Well, this is good because if he doesn't talk shit and lie, then great, fabulous. Maybe somebody told him to smarten up, and but no, of course not. He literally mocked Leslie throughout the entire show, which to me is quite foolish considering you're harassing her. And yeah, it's not going to be good for him. But the more he does, the better her case is. So he's an idiot. But anyway, and how'd you like? I think George is jealous of women. I think Jeremy hates women, and this is my opinion. I think he doesn't like strong women, and that she's jealous of them. So I'm kind of on the fence about some of the things. But her wearing green hair tonight, and keeping it on, I don't know. But what I found interesting was as she's mocking Leslie and talking about Leslie, the joy and the thrill and the smile in her face was actually pathetic. And it was sickening and sort of evil how her face looked as she was doing it. I was like, wow, do you see the joy she's getting out of this? Such Christian people, the joy she's getting out of it. Because, see, I'm looking on a big screen. I'm at my desk. So and she was very close up, which she does need to stay a little bit, back more. But, yeah, she was just she was enjoying it way too much, mocking people, and I thought that was terrible. Um, she knew she was pleasing her master by making fun of someone he doesn't like. Yeah, well, you know what? Her pleasing her master could land her in jail. You know, that's a potential she has there. But anyway, it's I don't know. It's quite obvious they have an issue with the hodunks. But they love the hodunks because the hodunks to them are stupid and I'm sorry, dumb, and they'll send you money anytime they want. That's a quote from Jeremy Hales, by the way. So it's quite boring, other than the mocking of that. But they started talking about the meet and greet. They all think they're famous, man. I mean, they really, really do. They think they're like bigger than Mr. Beast. It's kind of funny. And Travis thinking he's like a rock star is kind of funny to me. And they're promoting it. Then they're talking so much about security, because they get all these threats and stuff daily. I'm sorry, but I don't believe that they do. I don't believe they get all these threats. I say prove that you're even getting threats. I don't believe this at all. The security, okay, you're having a mayor show up, so yeah, they're going to have some kind of security there. So is the security really for you? Being that this Mayor Dan person is going to be there, he's probably the one with the security, and you know that. So you know there's going to be security there, so you're harping on it, If it's not a big event, why would you have any more security than you had the last one? You said, we had people, we had undercover people. What are you? You're not going to give a president or something. Like, what? This is like ridiculous, the bullshit that he says, but okay. So they're talking about this meet and greet, and what's funny about it is we don't know if we'll be there, George and I. We don't know if we'll be there, but this is the best damn time. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have a great time. I'm like, are you gonna be there or not? Why are you telling people you're gonna be there, but you don't know if you're gonna be there? But you're gonna have a great time, and this is gonna be the best fun. I'm like, that must be the quickest contradiction I ever heard him do in his life. I mean, literally, he skipped a sentence and then came out with the opposite. I was like, wow. So either way, I don't think many people care. I don't think there's going to be. Yes, he also said he was going to be carrying. Well, if there's a protection order against him, he can't carry. I don't believe he's a felon. So I mean, unless I don't know what's under that sealed records thing, but if he's a felon, they wouldn't have sealed it right away anyway, within a certain time frame. So I don't believe that. But if he had a protection order against him, he wouldn't be able to carry. So Mayor Dan is not going to have a township. It's a 600-person township. Sorry, not going to have a detail. Sorry. Well, see, that's what makes us like. I can see if the mayor was going to have someone, but so they're going to go to this restaurant and have a whole bunch of security. Yeah, if he has an active PO against him, which I don't believe he does in Ohio anymore. The last one that ended, it was a 5-year PO. But at least I guess what they're doing on their whatnot, they're trying to entice people to their whatnot by giving them money to go there. Yeah, they've kind of been doing that for a while. Last week they enticed people to go there by saying they'll give up the Dave who wanted a deal. Winking Lizard is a college bar. Hi, Francis. If he had a domestic... Oh, I lost that. Wait, hold on. Where'd that go? It just like totally disappeared. They do. They think he's some big time figure. He's not. And Travis thinks he's a rock star. Where did that go? If he had... Let's see. Apparently it's a college bar, bearded. Okay. So, I'm missing some comments. I'm sorry, guys. I saw one, now I can't find it. A flea fart cannot get in. Am I a flea fart now? Is that what you're saying? I said if he had a domestic, he shouldn't be allowed to carry. Oh, thank you. It was Georgia. Thank you. Couldn't find what you said. He had one. He doesn't have one now, I don't believe. Doesn't mean he won't have one. The place serves food you're not allowed to carry either. Is that like an Ohio law or is that everywhere? I don't know. I don't carry, so I don't know. If it's a restaurant, should they have booze? A lot of restaurants do. It's an Ohio rule. Well, I don't know. I don't care. I don't think there'll be that many people there anyway. They act like we all really give a shit. I mean, unless you're his fan and you want to go, the people that don't want to go don't care. You know what I mean? It's just fun to hear them act the way they do about it. You know? Anyway, so the meet and greet. And then sure enough, as soon as they talk about the meet and greet, they start talking about the mill to grill. And then when they talk about the mill to grill, all of a sudden it turns into Michelle again and this tortoise thing and how, it took 35 minutes for them to actually mention Michelle, but they had to mention her name, right? So it's like, okay, then this is where she wanted fame and she wanted promotion and she wanted this, she wanted that. And I'm like, first of all, if you're going to an event, if you're going to be part of an event, it is about promotion. It's about selling or promoting or advertising what it is that you have a booth for. That's why people do it, dumbass. I'm like, what do you mean? Why are you singling her out amongst anybody else who would have been there? Like, she wanted this. She's the only person who wanted this. How dare she? No, that's what everybody does it for. That's why people have a booth at a flea market. This guy is just an idiot. He is just an idiot. So yeah, I want them to prove that they're getting threatened every day. I live in Ohio and don't really care about meeting any of those people. If Guapo are having it, I might consider it. Me too. I'd probably go to Guapo's for sure, though. Hi, Tim. Why do you act like it's so bad for her to want to promote her? I know. Why wouldn't she want to promote her rescue? This is like, I mean, I don't know how he's convincing these people. So he's selling lips on one night. Yeah, he's got lips now. They mock people and they're selling products under these characters that they created about us. And that's going to hurt him in court. And he's an idiot. I don't know how many times I'm going to call him an idiot tonight, but he's an idiot. So, let's see. So it's all about the security. Like he's some freaking president or something. But so this is good news for Otter Creek, though. Otter Creek, your freedom will be back because they're obviously going to disappear at some point, between tomorrow and Thursday and leave. And not only that, you got good old knucklehead Travis going with them. So he's not going to replace and start harassing or bother anybody while, Germ's gone. I don't know how long it'll last, but Germ will be gone and Trav will be gone for at least a little bit. So there'll be total freedom there and you won't have to worry about anybody annoying anybody out there. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, I did find it funny. He doesn't know if him or George will be there. This is the only time it'll let you know where we'll be. It's like, wait a minute, are you going to be there or you're not? What? Stupid. Let's have a drinking game. Every time Lisa says idiot, have a shot of water. Guy's just an idiot. I'm going to tell you, he's an idiot. Gosh. Let's say. So apparently is Gina what? Okay, so if you guys watch, because I don't, is this old lady Gina the one who works there? Is she Gina Fitzgerald? Is that the one that's Gina Fitzgerald typing in the Facebook chats? I need a super duper security. Well, I don't know what kind of security. He calls Gina his security and Deanna his security. I mean, come on. Gina could probably just fall right over. And Deanna? Hot like stomp. Bigfoot stomp. I mean, come on. What kind of security is that? I'm sorry, but hey, blood. They'll be dancing in the streets, and I'll say, yeah. And he's still so rude. I mean, Otter. He's still saying Otter Creek. He threw some stupid comment out like Otter Creek knows all about cracking it. You know, he's like calling them all drug addicts. You know, but a select few. You know, he throws Otter Creek under the bus, and oh my God, who else threw Otter Creek under the bus? Madam Mayor. I got sent a link, and it was to this one point where she was talking about what Travis did in the town hall and whatever. And believe it or not, she's totally in agreement with me. But yeah, she was throwing Otter Creek under the bus. I was like, wow, man, this is the mayor that you keep wanting to film the town council for some reason, but yet you're throwing them under the bus. Whatever. Total hypocrisy over there. It's all a bunch of hypocrisy with these people. It's crazy. Bunch of idiots. There you go. Yeah, so the whole security team over there is kind of questionable. Yeah, and he's also praising the police up in wherever he lives, Ohio. You know, and I'm like, yeah, it's because you donate money to them. Of course, they're gonna, you know, kick your butt. You know what I mean? He said Michelle threw me under the bus. Michelle did not throw me under the bus. She did not throw me under the bus. She can't throw me under the bus because not to throw me under the bus about. So, let's see. So now those lips products. What else? I already mentioned that. Oh, he did say that John has admitted to shooting a dog and 11 cats to someone. Jeremy said that Lisa is what she's saying. Well, there's nothing to throw me under the bus about. The bottom line is I am not her PR team. If I was her PR team, you wouldn't even see her on social media. But no, I am not her PR team. What I will do is I will control my chat. And I'm not going to watch her do something that's going to hurt herself. And I can do that in my chat. So I can control it from there. And that's what I'm doing. She doesn't like it. I can't help that. Anyway. So, he says that Deuce is still working for Michelle and John, and he's not working for them. Lisa, those on TV, they're having chat on top of chat. Okay, so that's what I was saying. Let me know. I'm going to turn it off. There you go. Okay, it's off. Yeah, he got a bit upset at that meeting because he's a dingbat. You know, he's obviously had this conversation with Zim before, and, you know, he now brought it up that Jim doesn't like the whole YouTube thing and doesn't want to be on YouTube. Peninsula Live, hosted by a Village of Peninsula, features live band, food trucks, and games on the first day of June, July, and August. Oh. Peninsula what? Are you talking about Ohio? Oh, Nine Chains was having a problem? I didn't even see him say that. Hey, Babs. Hey, Pabs. Hi, Dude Cells. She's someone to shut her down when she wants to say something crazy. No, it's just I asked her to not talk about the case or Harley in the chat because they copy and paste everything she says, and it, you know, they twist it and spin it, and it causes something else that we all have to just debunk, and it's just like it's ridiculous. And so which is exactly what they did 5 minutes after she made a posting, and it proved my point. So yeah, and unfortunately a lot of people didn't like that, and so, you know, it is what it is. And of course, Jeremy is going to spin it to whatever way he wants to, even though how he's saying it is actually not true. Because Jeremy somehow thinks he's in everybody's head. He thinks he's in everybody's office. He thinks he's on everybody's computer. He thinks he's on everybody's property, in everybody's home, and he knows what's going on with everybody. And he has no idea what he's even talking about. So, yeah, I've been doing nothing but trying to protect the and since this whole thing started, and I'm going to keep doing it because that's what I set out to do. And I'm not going to let anything go wrong or happen wrong on my channel. So that's the only way I can control it. Well, is that going on when they're having the meet and greet? Oh, I don't know. Is that why she said it? Let's oh, you got 95-degree weather? Wow, Flutter. She's not understanding. Well, yeah. Did Leslie take her channel down? No. Oh, okay. All right. So what else? What else? What else? Where's Robbie? I was just talking to him. Hello, Robbie. Where you at? Da, 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 da. Yeah. I love how he's spinning everything. He doesn't know anything about what he's talking about. I can't wait to show a jury the shit that he says if it becomes relevant. It all depends on what this is and whether it's relevant enough. But I can't wait to show the jury how much shit he says and how much we've debunked and how he lies and mocks it. I can't wait for a jury to see this. A judge will. I don't know how much of a jury we'll get to see if we even get to a jury. So he just kept mocking Leslie all night long, which, you know, as bad as it is, it works in her favor for her case. What I thought was funny is he mentioned something about where is it? That Leslie connected the conspiracy. And I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, because I was saying last week how Megan connected the conspiracy on their side. Leslie didn't do anything. Like this conspiracy thing on this side, she didn't do anything. As a matter of fact, she pointed out how a timeline and how there isn't a conspiracy at all. However, Megan just pointed out the whole conspiracy. So I thought that was kind of funny how he tried to use what I said and throw it in a different, like spin it to the opposite side. Two Leads Picture Live hosted by the... Yeah, I just read that. I was moist all day, but I'm in Hawaii. Dude, so. Oh my God, he said moist. Okay. So he kept mocking Leslie. I even wrote idiot in this spot. I've been playing like shit and he just looks that up. JS is likely going to try and claim that they're there for Travis. He said that okay, so he said that he doesn't know if they'll be there, but this meet and greet is more for Travis. And I'm like, what? I'm like he's like this big celebrity. I can't believe the ego on these guys. I really can't. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, so now then comes the point where he starts talking about us, and I made the notes. Yeah, that we won't let her have her voice. She has her voice. Okay, she has her voice. This channel was never about Michelle, John, and Harley. That's not this. I've had this channel since 2017. Okay, but when we investigated this whole thing, we interviewed them, and everything we found out was that Jeremy's lying. Okay, so we've been exposing everything, and we've been trying to help them. Okay, the purpose of this channel isn't just for like a specific group of people. The purpose for this channel is really to help, to talk, to confer with people. I mean, we just wanted to have fun and show the things that we like to do and investigate stories. And yes, of course, tell celebrity gossip, look over cases, things like that. Whatever is like, in the community interest. And believe it or not, guys, I mean, this community here is part of several communities. And as you all know, like we all go through different channels and we all support other channels, and some of us don't support certain ones anymore. And it's a matter of what's gone on within this community. And one of the issues is what he's done to that family. So that's how it became a bigger interest. Like it's a big interest within our community. Is it a world interest? No. National interest? No. Not yet, anyway. It will when it becomes a whole big, freedom of speech thing. Hey, Robbie, what's going on?
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?
I was wondering where you were.
Oh, finishing my food.
Oh, okay. Because I was just talking to you.
Kyle, I tried calling you, bro.
Hey, Creative Crafter.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Flutter. Hello, Kim. Hello, Shut Up, John Caps. Hello, Monica. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Lena. Hello, Jared. Hello, Phyllis. Hello, Kristen. Hello, Jenny L. Hello, Lori. Hello, Tammy J. Hello, White Indo. Hello, Carol Crazy. It's flying now. I can't keep up. William. Hello, Robert. Kyle.
Yeah, I got to highlight so I can show it. Creative Crafter says
hello, everybody.
The meet and greet is how he's keeping Travis hooked since Tubetown 2.0 is not going to happen. Yeah, from what I understand, Travis was still going to try and get the permit here and get the permit. I'm like, this guy is a fool. He's just going to waste money.
Hello, Noel.
He's going to waste money because they're not going to fully approve that to happen.
Hello, Terry.
There's no way.
Hello, Nikki.
There's no way.
Hello, Cindy Clark.
Terry Bear, hello. Yeah, Zim shut it down. And he's going to continue to.
George.
I mean, he has to take certain steps,
Hello, Hannah.
Keep loving and being
Hello,
like,
Lori.
don't get darkness, succumb to James darkness for the
Marla.
chat, not Lucy.
Georgia. Jennifer W.
You always
Cunning.
in the light, Lisa.
Egg Warrior.
Thank you, Lori. Lisa, it's not his money, it's from his followers. I know. That's the sad part. Because he's like, all right, well, I'll get the money from here. And it's like, yeah, where are you going to get that from?
Oh,
Like he
that's
may
right,
go to
Steve.
do
Don't
something.
forget it.
He may go to do something and it's going to cost him like,
That's right.
it's $500 here, right? So when he finishes that, it's going to be like $4,000 there. He has to get all kinds of permits. He has to get all kinds of insurance. It's not just a permit. It's not just the light post that he wants, the RV post. It's not just that. He's going to have to legally, he's going to have to be legit on that property. And even because I was sent the link, even the Grangers said, that there's no way, like that property is not even worth it. And that's why I said the other day, if that property was worth anything, don't you think Jeremy would have bought it? It's like $7,000 on the land for the land. What are the property paper? What is that place called again? Property appraisers. And the woman wanted the woman wanted $48,000. I mean, he's cleaned it up, great for her, but that and it's like the land isn't rectangle like you saw in the pictures. It's like a very long triangle.
On obtuse.
Yep, obtuse. So he went after Guapo again by saying that Guapo doesn't have an auctioneer's license. You need to do all this stuff, all this crazy stuff. Then you got to get licensed by the state, and that's a big test. And how he's so smart that he couldn't, I guess he was attempting to say that he didn't do it. I'm not sure exactly how he did it, because he went right into how much, he's got a master's now, for all the mods and
Kyle.
polls. Kyle, thank you so much. But yeah, so he started saying how he's got a master's and
what?
like totally
Wait a minute. A what?
A master's degree that he took 4 years and 2 years. I'm like, yeah, I did that in high school. Next, what? Like, why are you so special? I graduated early. Why are you so special, Jeremy? But he says he had a master's.
God. Here we go again. A master's.
He's got a master's in bullshit. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Good time, Kyle. Thank you, Kyle. Oh my gosh. So yeah, he's got a master's in bullshit. I don't know what kind of master's. He went to Bible school.
He went to Clark, whatever, Bible school in Pennsylvania, right?
He went to, as a matter of fact, I can tell you. Hold on.
He went to Baptist. Yeah, it's the Clark.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. I just closed my folder. Let's see. Hold, please. I got to polymop it for a second. Where is it? I just saw it.
How? It's not even a real college.
He went to Baptist Bible College and Seminary, and it says he got his master's degree.
Yeah, but which one? There's like 20 of them.
Organizational leadership. And then he went to Apple.
Lisa.
What?
It's called Clark.
Yeah, Clark Summit Baptist Bible College and Seminary.
Yeah. Yeah, that school isn't even around anymore. It closed.
Okay.
Closed in 2024. It went out of business.
Well, he went there he was there from 2004 to 2006.
You can go there and get a master's, and then go try to go to a real school and see if your credits will transfer. I dare you.
So that's weird. So he has a master's degree, and get this, like, think about this, guys. What do we say his followers? What do we say his followers seem like? It's like a cult, right?
Yeah.
He's saying his master's degree is in organizational leadership. Weird, huh? That's weird.
Okay, Sheena.
And he went to Appalachian Bible College with a Bachelor of Science, BS. Bullshit. Anyway, nonprofit public organizational management. So he has been in organizational management and leadership is what he basically did in school. How weird is it? Organizational leadership.
Exactly.
Isn't that like a cult? Isn't that like an organizational leadership? That's weird. That's really freaking weird. And he loves to boast himself. He says, I was a full-time employee with a family as I worked on my master's. And you also had time to, cheat on your wife, too. You're a busy boy.
Yeah.
Busy boy.
I'd love to ask Sarah if he actually went to school.
I don't know. For all you know, that was part of Skyview, too. Who knows?
Right?
I don't know. But to me, having a master's in organizational leadership isn't like, I don't know.
It's not a real school, though. You can't.
Yeah, it's like
your credits from there and transfer like to Ohio State or to UF or to any accredited college.
Yeah. Like, it's not like going to University of Maryland and then,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't
It's
know.
not even.
People I know.
It won't even transfer to like Akron U. It won't even.
Yeah. I don't know. But I was like, yeah, your master's in bullshit. And it's kind of funny. He does have a bullshit degree. Bachelor of Science. In organizational management.
He got a master's degree in 2 years. Yeah, that's.
Because it's a bullshit school.
Okay.
4 years of college in 2 years with a double major. Well, I did 4 years of high school in 3 years. I went to college when I chose to and did a 2-year program. So what does that mean? But it wasn't for that. I thought it was a marketing pro. You know, like I thought he went to school for that crap.
No, he went to a Bible college that's not even it's you have like
organizational leadership. Is that when this is when he was moseying it along. Sorry. I just amuse myself sometimes.
Oh my God.
Moseying along. Oh my gosh. So yeah. What else did he say? By the way, George, make your analogies make sense, okay? She could try to compare Leslie to like a baseball player. Like, what? And then he tried to compare it to a football. I'm like, y'all need to make your analogies make sense, man. But he says punishment is still coming. You know, he likes to punish people and play God. Punishment is still coming. But I find that hilarious, the organizational leadership bullshit. Because that's what he does.
Right, John?
You guys mess me from night school. But yeah, that's totally what he does. That's like crazy.
Christy Nuno. Mike Johnson.
Mike Johnson. It's a Timu college.
Timu college. Hi, Judith.
Oh my God. The manager at Office Depot is an organizational leader. Why am I having trouble saying that? Organizational leader. Yeah. Lisa, you must pay attention. What am I missing? George is an unintentional comedian. She's so dense and sad. Do you think Germ will show up at that meet? Of course he will. He wouldn't promote it if he wasn't going to be there.
He'll be there with his 25 people.
Carrying with a bunch of security. Maybe even a canine. You know, since he donated all that money. They love him up there. I guess that's what happened. He learned you have to buy the cops and the courts for them to work for you.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
You know, I guess the officers down here, they're old school. They do things the right way. You know? And I know people think they're not doing anything. You have to take a look and see what they're doing. And when there are investigations going on, they don't really talk about them. You know? So, but what I can say is if you, I guess, you know, like people have emailed, because some people have emailed me showing me that they've emailed authorities. And what I can tell you is if you're going to email authorities, wait till, I would say email them why you're trying to reach them and talk to them. Don't mention any names and give them a way to contact you back. And once they do, you talk to them on the phone, then you can explain to them who it is you're talking about. I wouldn't mention any names in any of your emails or anything like that.
Awesome, Pamela.
I would just tell them why you need to talk to them. Do you remember anything gained out of
Exactly, Mike.
100%. Maths is normally 24 to 30 semester hours beyond the 4-year bachelor. Yeah, you have to have like hours. How does he do that?
He doesn't, because it's semester hours is how you get your degrees. And
I'm just wondering how he did that with a family, and relationships on the side. I mean, during that time, I mean, he supposedly has another kid that is his son's age, so he was quite busy. I don't know. What did I answer? Robbie, I got my box yesterday. I love everything in it. Thank you very much, says Tammy.
oh, you're welcome, Tammy. It's just, dude, that's amazing to me. I can't wait. Dude, now you said this, I'm going to tell my wife. He's saying he's got a master's now.
Debunked again.
She'll be like, what?
Robbie tonight, though, he was saying that, we don't know if George and I are going to be at this meet and greet, but, it'll be the one time we let you know where we're going to be. I'm like, okay. He goes, well, we don't know if we're going, but we're going to have so much fun. I'm like, are you okay? And he literally said that, like those comments came out like he'll say one sentence and then skip it, and then the next sentence would be that. I'm like, wow, that's the quickest contradiction I've ever heard from him. Lori and I is a member for 9 months. Thank you. We have a wonderful warrior family. Love you all. Oh, thank you, Lori. Everybody here rocks. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for tonight. It's very, very boring. Very boring, which is cool. Because it was only 30 minutes of bullshit. And he stalks, Stark and his wife, and he's making fun of the fact that they don't have a vehicle. And how do you know? Like, I don't understand. You have 2 vehicles. One's for George that she never drives. You're wasting money or writing it off, whatever. Why are you going after people that, may have less than you? Why are you even saying anything? You brought up Super Dave and referred to him, and you mocked him in just one sentence. George literally was having a blast. If you didn't watch his channel, go back and watch it tonight, and go watch her mock Leslie. And you look at the look on her face, how she enjoyed going after. They did not offer masters in organizational leadership. I googled them. Yeah, I it sounded weird. Which is probably why I'm harping on it, because I think it's funny. But yeah. So it's very evil like that she did that. And it makes me wonder, though, was she really as evil as Jeremy tried to make her out to be? Like, it was her idea. He always says it's her idea. It's her idea. So George is jealous of Leslie. I think so. I think Jeremy has a problem with women, especially strong women.
Awesome, Reenie.
And she's jealous of women. So, Lisa, any way you could shut the reaction emoji button off? The hearts, you mean? The hearts and the 100% and all that? Is that what you're talking about? At least if you're not control. I'm not trying to control you. That's one thing I will never do. The hearts thing, that thing? Why is it okay. Hold on.
What's a heart thing?
It's on the side. The heart's on the side. Can we just get to court already? I hear you. They're stalling. We've been answering when we're supposed to. It's what's his face is stalling. Shock it, because he can't handle 3 motions to dismiss. Then what the hell did you file a lawsuit against 11 people for? Lisa, he thinks because the school is not in existence, no one can check on his schooling, so he can tell you anything. Yeah, well, not us. We got peeps. Our peeps check him out. He said before that his master's is from Bible college. Yeah. Well, that's what I just read. I read off what his Bible is. That was from his LinkedIn. He put that information out there, not me. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Okay. Trying to go in and Flutter, I don't know, but it looks like everybody's hitting those things now. Let's see. Okay, let me try and get in there. I don't know if it'll turn it off while I'm live. Hold on. Let's see.
The phone numbers won't help you. They're closed. MZ.
Let's see. Hold on. Yep, it turned them off. Okay, there you go. It's off. All sorts of different ways these days to accumulate semester hours. But back in the days, we were given credit for 1 hour for attending 1 hour class per week for 18 weeks. Okay. It's gone. All right. Cool. Like Germans and Esquire. Didn't he put that with his name? Yeah. He also put what the hell's Esquire. I'm like, no, don't work that way, dude.
So he actually said he has a master's tonight?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He said it, God. And it was on his LinkedIn. She needs her heart back on. Come on, man. That gear was annoying, whoever was pushing it. Oh. He's been saying that for years. Yeah, I've heard that before. So basically, he doesn't have a degree in theology. Oh, that's right. He said he had a degree in theology. Yes, he did say that. In theology. So how is he qualified to be a preacher? His degree is in cult leaders, in my opinion. If he has a master's in anything, Zuzu was the dean of Notre Dame. Whose birthday was it? Someone said it was Megan's birthday, I think, on Friday. So that means we missed it. Hold on. You know what? I have to do this, guys. Let's get in a laughable mood. Just bear with us for like 2 minutes, okay? Because just in the spirit of the hodunks, I have to do this. Get ready to do the whole. This is how you do your hodunks, Germ.
And the coyote sleep. Lives a man with a dream he can't fulfill. Jeremy reigns over Hodunk Hill. Yeehaw! Raise your jar, stomp your boots. Jeremy's here in his denim suits. You don't need crown nor no fine gold thrills. He's the king of the Hodunk Hillbilly still. Drives a lifted truck with stolen goods in the bed. Got YouTube dreams and a pointed head. Fried squirrel stew on the fire at dawn. Poops in a bucket till the break of morning. Crack a whip, strum that string. Jeremy's the boss of this backwoods ring. Cornbread crumbles into Kool-Aid spills for the king of the Hodunk Hillbilly still. You angle a gator just for fun. Want a Ho Collar crown in 2021. Legend says he once out drank a bear while dancing a jig in his underwheel. George, stomp your boots. Jeremy's here in his denim suits. He don't need crown nor no fine gold thrills. He's the king of the Hodunk Hillbilly still. Bang that jug, shake them hips. Jeremy rules with a toothpick grip. From the outhouse throne to the Possum Hills. He's the king of the Hodunk Hillbilly still. The truck with stolen goods in the bed. Got YouTube dreams at a pointed head. Fried squirrel stew on the fire at dawn. Poops in a bucket till the break of morn.
Holy shit.
I had to. You had to see his whole thing was about the hoe dunks, which he's calling the hoe danks. Yeah. He started off his song, he's got a hoe dunk to the left and a hoe dunk to the right. I said, you sure do. So it's obviously the hoe dunks piss him off and he's irritated by it. So anyway,
Nine James, what's up, sir?
Bio breakover. Whose birthday is it? Whose birthday did I miss? I saw a birthday, and I think it was Megan's birthday. Nine Chin's.
I don't know.
It's Nine Chin's birthday? No. Happy birthday,
Megan?
Jack.
Aussie Tina. Oi, oi, oi.
Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy! Oh, Megan's was on Friday, so obviously I missed it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. We even have a special happy birthday. Hang on, here.
Hi, everyone. It's me, Toyota Believer. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I had some fun. I was funny because in making that, like the voice is so different. I literally had to take mine and change it, and I had to like. So if you wanted to put a voice into like a moving cartoon character, right? You type in the text and it'll sing it, but it was so wrong. It was like, "Hi, it's me, Crayola. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday." And I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that. Like, no, we gotta fix this. This is not right.
Damn, Chipmunk is back.
Oh, what's wrong? You don't like the chipmunk?
Hi, everyone. It's me, Toyota Believer. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Yeah, so Crayola is back. Maybe not in full form yet, but he's back. Lisa needs to add a new sound card mixer thingy. My bobber to her wish list. Yeah. Yeah, I think I actually got it though. We have to see. What? What'd you do today, Robbie?
Cut grass, cut some wood to make the boat rack so we can put boats back up. Then I got to get that done, but I didn't have screws long enough for it.
Oh, it's Mary's birthday too. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mary.
Happy birthday, Mary.
And I think someone said Jack's birthday. Oh, it's Megan and Jack, right?
I heard it was Nine Chin's birthday.
Is it? Nine Chins, is it your birthday? Good night, Robert. Is it Nine Chins' birthday?
I'll tell you.
Well, he's putting the flags up. Yes, Lisa. No. He says no. It's Jack's birthday.
It's his birthday. He just didn't want to tell you.
Is it his birthday? Come on, I'm doing it anyway. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Nine Chins. I can't do it as good as Gabe. And if you're teasing me, I'm going to be really mad at you. Well, I do have some bad news. And it's kind of why when my internet went out last night, I didn't even, I was like, I'm not going to come on. I'm not going to wait for it to come back. I was really bummed out yesterday. We lost our Juju, our leopard gecko.
Really?
Yeah. I woke up yesterday and she wasn't moving. I'm like, oh man. So something was wrong with her. It wasn't her like shedding. She wouldn't eat, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you. So I was really bummed out. It was sad. She was so sweet too. I don't know. I don't know. So I do want to see if I can get another one, but not right now. Thank you guys. Thank you. But as I said, I loved her. Every night I'd get off my live, right before I go to bed, I'd go there and I'd sit with her. And we'd just hang out. And she kept shedding though, which was weird. You know? Like
Would you have her on?
The mealworms.
No,
And
but
we give her calcium too.
no, but sand
Maybe-
or
Oh, the brown like mulch like. No. She seemed fine. But when she was shedding, she wouldn't eat, and that's supposedly normal. So this is the first leopard gecko I've ever had, but I feel really bad. So I don't know if it's something I did or, you know, but she always had water. So we would always spray her down, which she loved. But yeah. Gabe knew something was wrong. He was so concerned. And, you know, everybody was telling me that, you know, sometimes they don't eat for a while. So, okay. And then one of the worms got out of the dish that we have, which is normal, I guess. But I guess they turned into one of those beetles. So I was wondering if one of those beetles, maybe that's what something like that wrong. You know, like something went wrong. Shut up.
child cats. I don't know. We used to keep ours on. We had so many of them. We literally had over 1,000 leopard geckos.
Really?
Yeah, when we had Glades Herp, because we had 4 cages of them, and they were big cages.
She didn't really grow much from when we got her. I'm not sure she was supposed to, because I believe she was like a year old, a little over a year old. So I don't think she was going to grow much more. But
they get big.
we were sent 2, and Harley has 1, and Harley's was bigger than mine, and way more active from the get-go. Mine was always chill, just always chilling, you know. But Harley's was like moved around a lot more. Was very had way more energy than mine did.
You were feeding
So I don't know.
mealworms, weren't you?
I was feeding what?
Mealworms.
Mealworms, and they also had she had super worms sometimes.
Yeah, I didn't like. We did ours crickets.
Well, I was gonna grab crickets too, but they were more used to
the small worms.
Yeah, we always had the regular ones. I did what I was told to do, so what she was used to. You know what I mean? I'm not going to change her food, you know, from what she's been eating. You know what I mean? So that's what I did. Um, but yeah, when she sat, because she was eating, and then she kind of like stopped it, and it just seems like it's taken so long for her to eat again. I'm just wondering if she got any of the worms that maybe I didn't know. Because if there was no worm in the dish and I couldn't see it, I'd put another one in. I try to feed it to her myself, but if she didn't eat it, I put it in the dish. So yeah, so I have to. So I'm just bummed. Did she need heat or something like that? She had heat. She has there's like a heating thing underneath her cage. She also has her lights. Oh, I don't know. She definitely liked to hunt. You know what I mean? But she would also eat the worms as I gave them to her. I don't know. I'm just bummed. But when when she passed, because I removed her from the cage, she had like on her belly, she had like
a blue spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That's the food that was in her belly.
So she was eating.
Yeah.
Okay. So I wonder if it was a beetle.
No, it probably wasn't a beetle. That it might have been a worm. That's why I hate feeding those super worms, because if they don't kill them,
It wasn't a super worm. It was she hasn't been having a super worm lately. It's a mealworm, a regular mealworm. She has had them, is what I meant. But she's been eating the regular mealworm. But you're saying if she don't kill the super worms, what?
No, they swallow them alive. I've seen them eat their way out of a lizard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't need to know that. Ugh. Hey. So let's see. Oh. So I want to see if there was something I was going to show you guys. Hold on. Now I got that song in my head. Hold on, shuffle. Let's see. I didn't check to see if, because guys, some of these lawyers file things over the weekend. I didn't even check to see if there's anything filed. I do have an open letter from Leslie to Germ. Did you guys see the Lilac Rug thing?
The what?
Oh, I can't play it on here because it has the copyright. I could do it in a short. I just can't play it on here. Shoot. So, all right. Also, did anybody see the? I did a deep dive video this week, which was about. It was about Leslie's video. It was like commentary on her video, and it was like a conversation between two people. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm gonna actually do deep dives, but it's gonna be my voice. This time it wasn't my voice, but I think it would be good if it was my voice. And I think Gabe and I are gonna do it. How about that? Yeah, I thank you, Kim. I thought it was a pretty good commentary. But I think that Gabe and I are gonna do it, and we're gonna do it. Okay, so because Kendra and I, we're gonna be covering the Idaho 4 case, which should be interesting. So for some of you who don't, we're gonna do like a deep dive into the case, and it'll help you get to know the case and understand what it is before the actual trial starts. So that'd be cool. And then you got Robbie, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that. Couldn't figure that one out. Thought you were hacked. Yeah, no. It was a deep dive into the video that she did, and so it's commentary. Deep dive is commentary. Leslie.
Oh, okay.
Leslie. So yeah, it's a deep dive into her video. Any deep dive we do is going to be a commentary on someone's video
When's
or
the
something that's
Idaho
been put
4
out.
case start?
Now I don't know because I don't know what the last thing was that happened. They were trying to stay it. Kendra will know. I think she said August. I'm not sure. August. Yep, August. It's in that was an AI conversation, yeah, but it's going to be Gabe and I talking because when I did it, I'm like, this would be really good if it was me commentary, doing the commentary. And then I said, but if it's a conversation between two people, I said it could be me and Robbie. Gabe's like, what about me? I'm like, you want to do it? I'm like, okay. So Gabe and I are going to do it. Did you see the video interview with one of Karen Reed's jurors? Yes. Yes. They did ask for another 6
They asked
months.
for another
Wow.
6-month extension.
Wow, that's a lot to ask now. Yeah, the Karen Reed, there was a lot of juror talk, which you knew was going to happen anyway, because once the trial's over, they go after the jurors. Juror number 11, I saw the first interview she did. It was kind of like, I guess she got cornered or something, because there was a couple news reporters talking to her. But she's since sat down and had like an interview. So I don't know how in depth she ended up getting. But the first one, I mean, she seemed legit. I saw one was a guy. I don't know his name or anything. But Juror 11 is the one that I saw. And then I saw comments, the family made. Like, they were saying, not the family, Colton or Cat. One of John O'Keefe's friends, who was really disappointed in the verdict and how all the screaming when the verdict came through really hurt the family, which I can understand, especially if they think someone's guilty. But now,
good night, honey. God bless and prayers.
she's talking with Turtle Boy tonight. You know what? I thought I was watching something that happened because all right, so I'm watching an interview, right, with this girl, and all of a sudden the next video is of this guy, Turtle Boy, who I didn't know who he was, but I do now. And he's outside of a restaurant eating, and he comes outside, and it's one of the family pulls up and like grabs his phone from him. But before that, a bunch of guys were outside yelling and screaming at him. I thought this was happening just now, and meanwhile, it was 11 months ago. So this was like, I guess, right after the first hearing, the first trial. So Turtle Boy, is he from that area, or is he just in town to cover the trial? I was bummed that it was like from 11 months ago. I thought this was happening just now.
Oh, do you see all this BS with Iran?
No, I heard a little bit about it. Gabe and Kendra were talking about it. But no, I did not.
You guys, if any of you live in major cities, please be aware of your surroundings and everything. And if you see any unusual things going on, please call the police and notify them of it. They're calling for all sleeper cells in the U.S. to attack.
What?
Yeah. It's going to get bad. It is.
What?
They're already watching every major college and everything, campuses and everything. Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville, Fort Lauderdale, and Boca Raton are the Florida cities.
Iran said no American citizen is safe.
Yeah. Well, they've been chanting death to Americans for years.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm kind of like, what? Like Kendra was saying, hold on, she was talking to Gabe about it. She wasn't talking to me, so they were having their conversations. By the way, did you get my text that I sent you before you came on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, strictly, exactly, honey. It's
Iran
been
said, choose between New York and Chicago. New Yorker said, we already had a 9/11. We ain't about to turn into a 7/11. What? That's what I got out of it. She was talking to Gabe, not me.
There's a big long list.
Didn't we like hit their nuclear facility or something like that?
We hit 5 of them, I think.
And that's why this is being said now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where's Kendra? Kendra needs to get her butt on here.
Yeah, we flew in, hit the nukes, and left. That's all we hit. We're designated targets.
Iran used up all their bombs on Israel, but there are probably people here that would like to do something.
Ren, there's a bunch of them in Canada, too.
We took out their major underground nuke.
3 of them? Yeah, Silverheart, I know. You guys... Well,
30,000 pound bunker busters went into there. They had like 7 of them went into the shaft. Wow. Yep, that's right. Any bomb dropping is an act of war. Hey, back to country. So we did this because they were bombing Israel.
Not only because they were bombing Israel, because of their nuclear stuff they were doing.
And they were bombing Israel.
And Israel, yeah.
I would assume. Yeah.
Well, not only that, they wouldn't go in peace talks with us. And they have always, when we have the nuclear inspections coming up, they were always denying people to come in there till the last moment. And then they would come in and they would do the readings for the, oh God, what's the stuff called? The uranium. And it would be so high, the readings. And when you're doing for nuclear power, your readings are very low for the uranium.
Right.
They're real low. And theirs were like in the, 800s or something, which means you're stockpiling uranium to build bombs. 60%. Yeah, they were at 80% bearded, is what it was. And you should only be at 3 to 5%.
Right.
And now you got Saudi Arabia saying bullshit. If they're building nukes, we're building nukes. And it's just crazy. It's insane.
They were warned to stop. They were given time to come to the table to talk.
Yeah, there's no reason their levels should be at 80. So they were gearing up for nuclear weapons. is what they were doing.
They almost had it built. We had to go in there. Apparently, they moved the uranium before it got blown up.
I don't know.
Iran has always been at war with the U.S. Others papered it over, but it's been funding attacks on U.S. people and facilities for decades. Oh my God, I remember when I was younger, there was, who's that Ayatollah guy? That's from Iran, right?
Yeah, Ayatollah Khomeini.
Yeah.
They're all Ayatollahs, but that
Right.
was Khomeini.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. They were bombing Israel because Trump decided that he didn't want them to have nuclear weapons. If he had left the deal Obama made alone, we wouldn't be in this situation today. Well, doesn't it have to do with the United Nations or NATO? Oh, two different things. Well, there are agreements with the United Nations or something
Yeah.
that they're not supposed to.
Yep. And with the nuclear,
I don't follow the daily
whatever
stuff
it's
with all
called.
that. Well, explain it, Robbie.
Oh, I don't even know right now how to explain it. I'd have to be reading it. They're part of the Nuclear Agreement Treaty Act, the act where all the countries who have nuclear facilities have to be in there. These nuclear facilities have to be gone through to make sure everything's good. You're not leaking nuclear shit everywhere and polluting the planet. And Iran would always, when it's time for inspection, they would always deny the inspectors to come in there. That's why we almost went to war with them a while ago. And then Israel is part of it too. Everybody's part of it, and they all let all the inspectors come through. And it's the Middle East. It was Iraq denied us from going in there before, so they thought they were building nuclear weapons, but they didn't test high there.
Right.
So Iraq was doing a lot more things that were illegal, but no one likes to, talk about that. They're like, oh, Iraq, we never should have been there. Yeah, we should have. He was committing genocide in Iraq. A lot of the people.
No, you mean Iran?
Killed in Iraq. I'm talking about back before when we went in there. And Iran now it's all the terrorist cells. They all come out of Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, and areas like that, where the people that are the native people to the country, the large percentage of are peaceful people. And then you've got these extremists that are the terrorist cells over there.
It's really hard to talk about this without being political, I think.
It's not political. It's just human. It's.
Well, because some people are going to think it was wrong to bomb. You know what I mean? And some people, so I don't know.
Now they're calling for jihad, which is to kill everybody that isn't Muslim. It's crazy. It's just insane.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just reading the chat.
Oh.
So what's the reason? Okay, because like I said, I don't follow this daily stuff because I try not to be so political. What is the reason why Iran is bombing Israel?
That's a holy war thing because the Gaza Strip and everything.
Same reason? Okay.
That's a whole thing that's been going on forever.
Yeah. I
You
thought there was
know,
because Israel bombed them first.
no, they came and helped God in the Gaza Strip first.
Okay.
It's not really political, it's terrorism. Yeah, they both want the Gaza Strip. And they both think they're entitled to it. It's just stop with the bullshit, and you stay here, you stay here, you stay here. This is yours, this is yours, this is yours. Now live.
I
It's
agree,
like-
Georgia. Everybody's
so
saying that Israel. Everybody's saying that Israel did bomb Iran.
Iran had the tunnels and everything in the Gaza Strip, and they took the hostages. So Israel bombed. Iran came and took all those kids from the music festival and all the Iranians. Then then Israel attacked. Yeah, it's 2,000 years of fighting.
It's crazy. You guys are like also when it comes to like history like that. This is one topic that I will not ever say I know a lot of. To be honest with you, I was never like a big history buff or anything. As far
They
as
murdered them. They took them and murdered them, all those kids from that music festival. And that's when Israel attacked.
it was out for a while, Todd. I wouldn't have been good for me to come on last night anyway. I was really bummed out about my gecko. I was sad.
They had tunnels under the hospitals and everything. Yeah, all Gaza they're still discovering tunnels.
Shut up, Jared. Netanyahu lies more than Jeremy does. Netanyahu. This is more important than watching all this BS in Otter Creek. It definitely is.
Yeah.
I just don't have all the knowledge. You guys have way more knowledge about all this stuff than I do. Because I just chose to, years ago, I chose to not participate in a lot of it. So, let's have some fun. We can't get away from the politics all day. Let's have some fun, please. I hear you.
I think all politicians are corrupt.
I'm tired. I'm gonna spend and I watch YouTube videos about the world, all that stuff all day long every day. Plus, I watch this stuff. My goodness, Bearded. I hope you listen to some good music. Oh my god, it was so funny. Gabe came over to me earlier and he was watching you know those videos where people hear songs for the first time and you get to see their reaction?
Yeah.
Well, there was this little girl, she was like 7 or 8 years old, hearing the Bee Gees for the first time. And it was that song Too Much Heaven. Nobody gets too much heaven no more. But you know, the whole high pitch thing, right?
Yes, Misty.
So she's listening to this song and she's like
I use the
"Ugh,
natural.
like, this is weird. Well, this is so weird. And her look on her face was like she's shocked because of how high they were singing and everything. And all of a sudden they said the part where or the lyric where it's like nobody gets too much love anymore. And she starts crying. She starts crying. I'm like, oh my god. And she like, and then all these other guys that were doing it too, like hearing it for the first time, the Bee Gees, they're all like, oh yeah, like getting into the whole rhythm of it. It was really, really funny. I guess you have to watch it. I don't know. But I've seen some of them where they hear Motley Crue for the first time.
Yeah.
And these young kids. There's all different kinds of people. I've never heard of them before. And their reactions were so funny. Good night, Ray.
Hi, William. That's the thing that sucks. There's really no politicians you can trust.
Yeah.
Because they're all like Jeremy. They've been trained to just lie and take money for this and money for that.
Well, I know talking about this isn't political. It's just that when you come to why this happened and why that, well, for instance, someone said, well, Trump didn't do that. He left it the way Obama had. You know what I mean? Like, that's where it's going to throw into the political part of it. You know what I mean? And I just try to stay away from that. But, I mean, this is like something that's going on. Like, it's going on. It's important. No matter, you know, whatever Trump did. Yeah, I mean, it's scary. So it's like, all right, well, whatever he did, it's done. You know, so like now what are we living with? You know, that's what's important. Yeah. What's going on? What's the threat to us, you know? So
exactly. It's just
wait, youth map location and shows effects of fallout. No, Panzera, I've never done that. It's 84 Flutter? Wow, it's 76 here. Speak the Truth on YouTube. He lets people know what's going on over there.
They showed, I was watching, you know what's better than YouTube is X. Because a lot of those people over there are using X.
Twitter, you mean?
No, yeah, it was X.
Yeah.
Not Twitter. It's X. And there's scary shit going on, man.
Yeah, it's quite scary. Pauletta, I didn't boot you. I didn't, I swear. Hey, Lisa, when are you going to try to have Vicky on? Actually, I was so busy this week. I have to contact her back. I saw she was live earlier. And I know that she spoke about Megan and Todd being back on the lawsuit. But I didn't hear the whole thing because I wasn't able to watch the whole thing. But I'm going to go back and watch it or listen to it.
Kathleen,
even she said they're back on it because they wouldn't shut their mouth. What did Jerem spin tonight on his live stream? Well, he lied about John. Oh, yeah.
That he has a master's degree.
Yes, he's got a master's in bullshit. But his master's degree, according to him, is for organizational leadership, which I find funny because that's kind of what he's doing, right? He's the leader of the cult. So, yeah. But he lied about John. He said that John killed a dog who was the dog of this woman, Heather. And he also admitted to killing 11 cats. That's not true at all. He's friendly with Heather. So it's all bullshit. Um, at least when I was a kid, I always thought the Bee Gees got kicked in the nuts to get that high of a note. I'll tell you what, they're really a great band, band of brothers. But no, great songwriters, you know.
Exactly, a
Like you
little
may not
bit.
know, but they wrote songs for many artists. What else did he say? He said that he brought up the fact that what else did he say? It's a whole bunch of bullshit. It was quite boring for the first half hour. He started off with a whole big thing about the hodunks, so the hodunks really, really, really irritate him because they know they're hodunks. But yeah, he mentioned us somewhere along. Again, mentioning that we're the PR team, which we're not, and we were hired as a PR team, which we're not. Never were hired on anything. Let's see what else.
John
Do,
Cap,
do,
shut up.
do. He mocked Bruce, but he really went off on Leslie. He will say he has his doctorate degree, and everyone will have to call him Dr. Germ. Look at Chris S. before someone finally got him to sing. He wrote so many great songs. Fear is a liar. Let's see. He said Guapo is not a licensed auctioneer. He said he's
Hello,
just
Turkey.
he's jelly. He's jelly that Guapo's doing what he's got to do. But he bragged about him having himself a master's, and he did it in 4 years and 2 years. And I don't know how he did that, but it was a Bible college. Okay, Bible college, not like an accredited college or anything. But yeah, not much spinning, just a lot of mocking and a couple of lies here and there. But pretty much, acting like he's all king. Oh, he did admit to the fact that he has to tame himself when he's talking about this stuff. No shit, Derm. No shit. He mocked Super Dave. He tried to make it look like Michelle was trying to get fame and fortune off of his Mill to Grill. But people don't do booths and stuff unless they're looking for, to advertise and to sell their products or promote themselves. That's why they do it, And so why you're singling her out instead of like everybody?
Hey,
that
Lisa, I'll be right back.
Okay. Why you have booths at Christmas in the Creek, is, the same thing. So you're an idiot to try and like single her
Lisa,
out.
I'll be right back.
Okay. He received a spy camera for the birdhouse at Tubetown. Yeah, he says there's no camera in the birdhouse. He's a liar. It's not the birdhouse that was behind Travis that has a camera in it. It was the birdhouse in the tree. In the tree. But it doesn't matter. He has other cameras on that property. It was a total of 9 put in. We know who helped Travis put the 9 cameras in. Okay. Is there 9 now? No, because he moved 2 of them over to Tubetown 2.0. But he still has the other cameras there. And as Travis was sitting there telling everybody and laughing about there being no camera in the birdhouse, right behind him, that pole thing that the birdhouse is attached to or hanging from, the basketball net, there's a camera right there. I couldn't even believe he was denying it while the camera was in the picture. We have pictures of all the cameras. And we also know he has audio. So the mole over the property is the camera. Someone needs to send him a roll of toilet paper to wipe his mouth. He would need the whole world for every 1 hour he talks, right? He got a new camera in the mail. He also got money for his legal fees, cash in the mail, which he's been getting for, I don't know, months. Yeah, he said that they're not working. How would he know if they're not working? How would he know that? Because I'm not showing them? Maybe there's a reason why I'm not showing them. Maybe there isn't. How does he know? He said John alived a bunch of animals too. No, he did not. John is friendly with the woman Heather that he's talking about. Is it true he's doing a meet and greet in Ohio? I guess, supposedly. That's what he says. I don't know. He says it, but he says he doesn't know him and George are going to be there. But then at the same time, he says, this is the only time we'll let you know where we're going to be. And then says, but we're not sure we're going to be there. But we're going to have a great time. This is going to be fun. I'm like, oh my gosh. You're back, Robbie.
Okay. I had to restart my phone.
Oh. Are you going, Rin? That's one of my favorite songs out there, Chris L. And you get a good day, mate, from Florida. Yeah, but John did not shoot cats and stuff and whatever. Leslie will have a field day with him selling lips on what? Yeah, so now he's selling products of Leslie, which he's an idiot. He's an absolute idiot. So take your shots, guys. Kim, thank you so much. Yeah, because what he did tonight with new products of her only goes to help her case. So he was mocking her big time. He started off dressed as he had a blonde wig on and everything. And George had to have Leslie's green hair. Sorry, Leslie still looks better than you with the green hair. But you really had to see George's face as she was mocking her. Like, I don't know why it did this, but it just standed out to me. Probably because I was looking at a different screen, the bigger screen.
I've lost all respect for her.
But yeah, I mean, she was smiling, laughing, mocking. I mean, you saw that Timu stuff. Literally, I mean, evil, like, as she was mocking her, you know?
Good night, Ernie.
Leslie's, look, they can make fun of her. They make fun of the way everybody looks. And then to make it like it's no big deal, they'll start making fun of themselves. But the way they do it to mock people is maliciously. They're doing it maliciously to hurt people. And they take it back by making fun of themselves. But only when it's noted. Yeah. They're both gross for how they treat people. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That fake laugh kills me. She sounds like a damn hyena. Yeah, she's just as bad. She's getting worse. The best was the other day when they're both like, we won in court with screenshots, with this, with that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what the hell did you win? The damn case was continued. You didn't win nothing. And the second Bruce gets on there, he's going to make you guys look like a bunch of morons. They're trying to file sanctions in a case that nothing went on in. Nothing happened in the court. Nothing. It was dismissed before anything took place in the court, in the case.
Lisa, shush, wow. They won.
They did not win.
Just ask Jeremy.
If anything, Michelle won. That thing's continued. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because her lawyer couldn't be there. He has health issues. I don't know what to tell you. He has health issues. Their energy was literally black tonight. Their so-called good image masks were off and their black energy stunk. Yeah. Did you hear the threat that if anything goes wrong, someone will end up in a hospital, then jail?
What?
In a hospital, then jail? On Jeremy's channel tonight? Did I miss that? Did he actually say that? I recorded it. I can go back and watch. So What is he talking about tonight about dismissal? I don't know. According to him, it's not going to get dismissed. Oh, for the meet and greet. They sold around 100 of those, 25 cents each, 24K gold foil bills. Most went for $50 plus. They sold around 100 of the lips. George said it. Oh, for the meet and greet. Okay. Yeah, I think that might have been when I went up to go to the bathroom. Well, I did walk away while he was talking. It was towards the end. Yes, because they can carry. Oh, I must have just missed the point because I heard him say something about carrying.
You can't carry in a establishment that sells alcohol unless it's a restaurant.
It is a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Or the foil. At least the retainer fund says runs out on June 30th. Does that mean it will stop then? I'm not sure. I don't run that fund. Y'all talk me out of it. Is he charging for this meet and greet too?
Of course. You think he's going to do one for free?
Are you serious? He's charging people to get into a restaurant? I don't think so.
Do you honestly think that he would do a meet and greet for free?
No, he's going to have people buy their picture and sign it. He's got to be profiting on something there.
Yeah.
Everyone has to pay their own meals. Well, that would be norm. Everybody has to pay for their own dinner. That's what he said. Everybody has to pay for their own dinner.
Yeah, you can't drink while carrying.
You have to pay parking fees at a restaurant?
Huh?
And pay their park fees. What restaurant is you have to pay parking fees? Was it in the city or something? Or the big town, whatever?
It's not a city.
Where you have to pay to park? Well, you have to pay to park? These people think those gold foils are from his private collection. No, they're not. Oh, the pay to park on the street. Do they still have those meters?
It's at a national
park. I don't know. It's something called something lizard. I don't know. I'm not paying attention to it. But he's having all kinds of security there, thinking like someone's going to do something to him. I'm like, wow, man, you think way too much of yourself. It's by a national park. How were the brownies last night? Or was that code? No. The brownies are fine. They're good. Did you see some and sent jewelry and said to sell it on whatnot? Really? That is terrible that like they think that they need to send him stuff to make money. He buys storage units to sell stuff. You know what I mean? He doesn't need... God, man, if you guys only knew how much money he's making, it's ridiculous. But he's making the money because people are sending it to him, so, I mean... Give me some brownies, please. People really believe he's losing money because of this total insane. Well, I mean, I guess he is. I mean, because they're not sending him, the 380,000. I mean, that's not what he's getting. He's getting money, but he's not getting that kind of money. But they don't realize that he's making this money monthly. He's making $340-something thousand a month. He was making $150 with half the subscribers 3 years ago. a month, and now he has memberships that pay monthly.
Yeah,
That's a big deal. No, trust me, that's a big deal. So, I mean, yeah, he may have lost the Google preferred ad thing. He may have lost that, which I guarantee you what he wasn't expecting to do.
Oh,
But,
he's losing money this month.
well, everybody loses money this month.
Yep.
It's summertime.
June and July.
Yeah, the views go down because people are busy. They're out and about,
Yep.
enjoying their life, you know.
Kids are out of school, so families are doing things together.
Yeah. In my opinion, the Ohio thing is a test to see if Travis can be a draw on his own without JH having to be there too.
Travis could never be a draw on his own. Never happened. He couldn't do it.
He's making a killing from the videos he makes and the items he makes and sells that make fun of him. It's funny.
Travis isn't big enough to have a draw or have a personality that can hold anything on his own.
He's a drama llama. He likes to call everybody else drama llamas. He's the actual drama llama. Think about it. This guy sits there. They're wondering why they're telling him he needs an amusement park permit. And he's wondering why. It's like, do you not have a bunch of games sitting all over the grass? Are you not trying to create a small, like, arcade of games? Or, you know what I mean? Like, that's why. He needs to have bathrooms there. He needs parking. He needs insurance. He needs all kinds of shit. All kinds of permitting. Not, you know, and he's just talking, I just want to get power here. I'm like, well, guess what, dude? You're better off using a generator at this point. Because you're not going to get all the permits. And he doesn't even have a business license. And the person who owns the property has to get some of that shit, not him. He's just an idiot. They call him a knucklehead, so yeah. But Travis was acting like a drama llama at the last town hall meeting. Well, I just think it's funny how he's on his channel calling everybody else drama llamas. Oh, the drama llamas are here, blah, 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 acting like he doesn't do drama. But yet he's literally sitting there talking about the neighbors across the street and drama llama. And then what cracks me up about him is he literally tells you guys how many views he wants to get, how many views he needs for each video and stuff, which is totally proving that all he's doing it for is views, which is true. That's what every, you know, look, every YouTuber has a channel to get views. When you have ads and you're monetized, you get paid via those views. So he's always talking about the views, which is why he does clickbait. And he laughs about clickbait. He don't care because it brings people to the channel. He doesn't care. He wants the trolls there. He wants everybody there. And the only way he gets, yep, you're absolutely right, Christy. The only way he gets views is by putting what the hell's in his title. And he doesn't care. I think it's funny that his friend Jeremy didn't give him any kind of, I know, right, Lori? That's what I said. I'm like, I don't know why Jeremy let him walk in there thinking that he was going to get all this shit, you know? And I thought it was really funny that he basically like threw the fact that he paid them $1,800 for Christmas in the Creek. You know, like give me a break, dude. I did this, you know, I did that. Now you need to go by the rules. There are rules. And you got to do it. They don't even have a permit person there, which is kind of funny. So, hey, Richard, what's going on? Richard, did you get that email I sent you? I didn't know if that was a legit case or not. Happy Sunday, almost Monday. Jerry keeps him right. Yeah, he just uses him. He does all the dirty work, the grunt work, and you know, and it's all basically for allowing him to use his name and channel. He used to get paid in cash. He pays everybody under the table. Get my email I sent you. Today? Where Travis is just like the rest of the capos in German pocket. They are volunteers. Yeah, no, I know. I already know he pays people. I know he pays them. Just like they're not employees, they're independent contractors, but then they're employees again, then they're independent contractors. It's crazy. They're stalkers, they stalk for him. I told you guys that someone came by my house the other day filming, right?
Ow.
They're all too old to be hanging out at a college bar. That's funny. Jeremy think he's that young.
Jeremy's hanging out in a college bar.
Apparently that bar is a college bar, I guess.
There's no college there.
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's in Peninsula. It's over by Jeremy's house.
Why would he have a meet and greet near his house? They all know his address. That's kind of stupid.
Peninsula.
Why would you bring people to the town you live at if you don't want everybody by your house? Just like they go drive past Tube Town. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that? Apparently, it's a sports bar.
If it's a sports bar?
Leslie just now put a what? Oh yeah, there's more hoedowns coming out. No worries. Someone said hi, Leslie. Is she in here? I just missed it.
I didn't see her. I was in the kitchen getting a glass of tea.
Oh, Leslie B. No, I didn't find out who it was. Gabe didn't have his glasses on. He saw them come by and he just he jumped in the truck and followed them out.
I've never heard of the Winking Lizard.
The Winking Lizard has several locations in Ohio, Robbie. I'm surprised you don't know it.
I haven't been to Ohio in years, dude.
Yep. I'm not that Leslie. So Leslie just put up a hoedown apparently. She probably noticed how much Germ liked it. So.
Richard didn't get your email. Hi, Richard.
John says Travis is heading up north to put his own woo in Worcester. Oh my god. Well, you know he's gonna do it. He likes to cheat, so he's the cheating knucklehead. And this isn't just the thing. It's not just with the frickin' troll. He's known to do this. He's had relationships before.
What's Winking Lizard mean? I don't know what that means. Kyle.
The only reason why I remember them is I did a beer tour there and drank way too many. It's a tavern. I thought Jeremy said it was a restaurant, but I don't know. Like a sports bar. They're having a meet and greet, Richard.
For their 25 people that'll show up.
Yeah, and they're promoting it, but it's just funny.
I don't get it. What's
Security, and the massive security. And they're all going to be armed and carrying because of all the death threats they get and stuff. Because, you know, there are all these rock stars over there. Dude, this guy has no clue what it's like to be famous.
Oh, my God. Like the spitting, the one-eyed spitting cobra.
Randy Chandler was reading my stuff. I got red receipts from him. Me too. Oh, mine was the law stuff, though. Sorry, the legal documents. So he's reading your articles? The winking lizard is a brother to the one-eyed snake. Wink, wink. I wonder if the FBI heavies will be there.
Because they're heavily involved.
Listen, you guys are like on the same wavelength. Maybe that's where the FBI gets involved. Security is heavily involved. Yeah, big time. You read the article on the Luthman surname. Oh, really? Alrighty, Christine.
Richard, did you get served yet?
You read the article on the Luthman surname. People are already throwing up tents in the area to see rich and famous Germ. Oh my God, please.
Not served.
He spoke about having perfect teeth, though, that everybody's supposed to have perfect straight teeth, and compared it to one of these wind up, the teeth that you wind up and they just like move along the table or whatever, chomping.
Yeah.
Somebody sent them that. So he's saying everybody's supposed to have teeth like that. I'm like, really? Because you don't. Oh, I can't find that at home. Oh, he said that if you're going to choose to pay for teeth or lips, he suggests paying for teeth. He's really upset about lips. He has an issue with lips. I think I know what it is.
I do too. He thinks she's hot and he can't get her.
No lips wants 2 inches. I'm sorry. I totally stopped what I was going to say. Y'all get what I was going to say, I think. But I totally stopped. That's what it is, because George ain't got those lips. And we know what J-Hips was thinking. He is. He's obsessed with her now. He's jelly.
He can't stop talking about her, dude.
I know. He's jelly. And they're even going after her husband now. Her husband who hasn't said a word. He sent a cease and desist, and Megan responds calling him dummy. They now call him Doritos. And J-Hip is obsessed with her lips, too. That's the first thing he said. But you know what? And that's rude. That's absolutely rude that they're making fun of her. It's sad. And I'm just thinking they're just jelly. They're jelly of her hubby. And I don't think it's a very sexist thing to do. But they can't handle strong women. Real men love strong women. Sorry. Jay Hip has bigger lips. He goes by beef curtains.
Yeah.
I forget what big name restaurant in the men's room, the urinals is a set of lips. Oh my god. Can we send Bruce to the meet and greet for live coverage? MoMagic. MoMagic. Magic. I actually have music. I have music set, Mo. I don't know if you were here when I said it. A friend of mine has a song, and they actually do that. And the MoMagic part is what I'm using. I gotta play it for you. I'll actually put the music in, and then you'll hear the MoMagic. That would be hilarious, though. Yeah, I don't know if that would be funny if he showed up, though, wouldn't it? If Bruce showed up at the restaurant?
MoMagic.
I was going to say, we should have somebody outside. Now they're going to spin this. So what's it like to meet your favorite person, the germ? No, we are not doing it. Not happening. Don't even think it. Don't even go there. I would never, ever, ever be seen taking part in any event that he does. Because what he does is all greedy. It's not for, my opinion is all his own freaking greed, and it's not for any kind of good. Guaranteed he's got to be making money on a meet and greet, even if it's at a restaurant. Guaranteed. Even if his meal gets discounted or is for free because of how many people he brings in, that's still him getting something out of it.
They're going to have a roped off area?
Yeah, he's basically, what is it on what he said it was a Thursday or something. Is it actually Thursday? I don't even know. So it's a night where nothing's going on. There's probably no sports things happening right now, is there? Is there any kind of sports things going on? I mean, it's a sports bar,
basketball. Right? Well, tonight,
still?
Well, it's the final game. So no, it won't be. It'll be over by then.
Oh, okay. All right, Christine, cool.
Oh, Kimberly Williams.
I would walk up to him and ask who he is. I'm like, don't you know who I am?
Who are you, dude?
You know, Germ's meet and greet for free, right? I bet you he's had people that, like, since they mentioned it and now, like, said when it was, they're probably booking flights. Or taking off of work and getting ready to gas up their cars. He's got people that would do that. Which is weird. Very weird. But hey, go for it. Wherever floats your boat. I'm pretty sure getting an evening out and going and hang out with some people who you think are your friends.
The Thunder won. Fun. They beat the Pacers.
Joel Osteen is making an appearance. Yeah, they do. If you bring in, a bunch of people, they'll give you your food for free or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. That's not unheard of. That's why I say it. But I mean, even if it's just that, there's still, he's promoting the mayor. He's promoting. Trust me, he's getting way more out of it than if he got cash for things or whatever. But I bet that they're gonna sell their pictures or whatever. And you know what? Because I said it, maybe
God bless and prayers, bro.
Because I said it, maybe they won't, and they won't make money on it. So, if they do that, then I'm glad I did that for you. Because he's listening. You know damn well he's listening.
I wish I had to fart right now because I'd say, hey, Germ, listen to this.
Oh, he's listening. He copies all of our chat. They read the transcript, which to me is stupid because if you read the transcript, it's not gonna. It doesn't. What do you think? It matters what I say. You have to hear how I say it too. You could read the transcript, you get all your little deets or whatever you want to bring into court. I'll bring the actual video, and I will play the video so the jury can hear what I said. Because when the transcript on it doesn't say Robbie says, Lisa stated, it doesn't say any of that. It just says the words that came out of our mouth.
Do you hear these words coming out of my mouth? I personally
Do you hear
think
me?
you're a complete imbecile.
Do you care? Oh yeah, Mayor Dan will be. Maybe the judge will be there. Oh, maybe Candy O will be there. This is the judge. I'm sorry, the magistrate.
Todd, exactly.
This is the magistrate that gave him the protection order that won't hear anything from John or Michelle. That thinks she's got jurisdiction. Yeah. You know, there's a song about Candy O. Y'all want to hear it? This is the Ohio
MoMagic.
magistrate. I think we should hear it. We haven't heard it yet. It might be too late because I think it's a little loud. I don't know. Maybe we'll play it next time. I hope they don't start selling the winking lizard. How much do you want? Bet Travis will be driving the truck and trail it back down for him. He thinks it's going to be 8 weeks of court. He's not that interested. 8 weeks of court. I could tell you it's not going to be. No valet parking has their own parking lot and street side parking. Do you guys all live in Ohio?
Betty D, where is it? It's in Peninsula, but where?
I've driven through Ohio, but that's it. If they do, it'll be a copyright issue since the winking lizard is brand. Like Karen Reed. It's a civil case. It is not a criminal case. That's what he's forgetting.
The blinking lizard.
He talks like it's a freaking criminal case. Remember, in the Ohio hearing, the one germ put out there, Michelle messed up and didn't get the evidence submitted on time, and then had extra time and didn't get that done either. Well, you're saying she didn't get anything done on time when she was supposed
across
to?
from the police station. It's inside the Cuyahoga National Park. So is it over?
Right. Wait. That's funny. So it's right across the street from the police station? Is that why they're going to have all kinds of cops there? And security because they're right there? That probably is. I don't know. I just think it's funny that he thinks people are going to show up to do something
Who lives over there?
Lisa flew her broom. We are not accepting reservations for events at any winking lizard location. He probably knows somebody. They're roping it off. Well, if he tells them he's going to bring a bunch of people in, you know, I'm just saying, if it's a slow time, you know, usually Thursdays, if it's a sports bar, there's some kind of sports happening, right? But at this time, I mean, you're talking the end of June. What's happening? What kind of sports is going on? I don't think they'll be as busy as they would on our...
Who's here? Oh.
I don't know. I don't think any sports bar at this point is going to be as busy as they normally are when there's a lot of sports things happening.
Whoop, whoop, Stacy.
Stacy! Awesome. Thank you. Oh, yeah, okay. We need 5 more for a giveaway. There's 30 minutes left. I'm about a half an hour away, but not going. Yeah, I noticed there's a lot of people from Ohio in here.
But there's no college right there.
You should show your face, jealous, but... Oh, isn't that your hodunk? No, that's Bob Page. That's his hodunk image. He said it. I saw it. He said that's his
That
new
is
Hoda image on his
that
icon.
is
No, he said
Lisa's
it.
face. That is Lisa's face.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, normally it's the other
Christy
one, but yeah, that
Daniel.
is my face. Bob, that is
Becky.
me. Christy, Becky, thank you. Jealous much, Bob? Bob, I think you need to do the Hodunk shuffle. Where's your face, Bob? Poor blind Bob. Yep, poor blind Bob. Poor blind Bob.
Okay, King Taco.
Poor blind Bob.
Bye, Bob.
He
Yeah,
changed his name now.
there's no college there.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody said in the chat that it was a college bar, so I don't know. Or maybe it is somewhere else, like if they have a couple of chains, maybe it's known as a college bar wherever they
The
are.
closest college would be Kent State or Akron U, and that's a long ways away.
Bob, 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 bye, bye, Bob, 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 bye, bye, Bob, Bob. It's kind of like the Hobnob. I can see how birds of a feather stick together. Mod Squad's got it. Bob. Silly Bob. Shut up, Bob.
Harper. Shut up,
I love how
Bob.
people talk a lot of. I love how people talk a lot of shit, but they can't back it up. It is not a college bar, Robbie. You know what I think is funny? We're sitting here talking about it, and they know exactly like where it is, what's going on, and we're like trying to figure it out for some reason. Which I really honestly don't care. We're just talking about it. I guess because you're from Ohio,
yeah,
you're trying to figure out.
Yeah, I'm from that area.
They have 15 locations in Ohio, so I'm sure one of them is near a college. Oh, it's a family bar. No, it's a family bar. Okay, Ren. Thank you. To listen to this drama about Germ, I better play my Nintendo Switch. I guess you need to, Paco. Paco doesn't like us talking about it. He talks badly about me when he's doing his Nintendo Switch.
He's addicted. King Paco's. I think we're gonna have to call and get a what's Majiggy
A wellness check?
Yeah, because he's addicted to this Nintendo Switch thing.
No, we might need to make a wellness check on Germ because he's obsessed with a lot of
Oh,
people.
sassy cat.
They have music and different events that go on there. I just looked it up.
Yes, an intervention. Thank you, MoMagic.
Well, he definitely needs an intervention of something. Because he's obsessed. He's literally obsessed. I mean, if you just... God, Robbie, remember when we were all, like, friendly? He never did this shit. Never. You watch him now, he can't even do a video without throwing some kind of shade at somebody. He can't do it. So imagine what he's like off camera.
Ugh.
Imagine all the shit he's talking to people about off camera when he can't keep his mouth shut about it on camera. You know? I did that freaking some of the videos I did for the storage unit. You don't hear me talking about any of this shit. You hit me going, oh, that's cool. Oh, I could use that. Or what is this? As I'm trying to hold the camera and look at the same time. That's probably all messed up. I haven't even edited that video. Lisa wouldn't block me for that. I hope not. For what? I missed what you said. Just look for a lot of cameras across the street from whatever tavern they're meeting at. Non-rowdy bar, quiet. Probably like an Applebee's or something. Or not an Applebee's. Oh my God, what's that place? We just there.
Beef O'Brady's.
Probably like that. Lisa used to be a mortician. No, no. I could never have believed any of that. I believe everything he has is a big tax write-off. Probably. He has
Kristen,
to.
I left Ohio.
He makes too much money. He has to write it all off, and he's scared.
85.
Oh. Right. 85. You never went back?
No.
You never lived back in Ohio since then?
I moved back to my parents' house when I was getting clean for 6 months, but never really moved back. You know what I mean?
That would creep me out, Kim. No. All right, take over. I'll be back with the ladies' room.
I went back.
There's nothing in their events about it. Because it's probably not set up yet. He probably doesn't have to. He probably just has to show up and rope it off.
Yeah, I went there in 93 when I left LA. And I was there for 6 months just while I was getting clean. And then I bought my houses in Florida, in Miami. And then moved up here. Moved up here 26 years ago. Like when I was in Ohio, we used to hang out on Main Street down at Akron U bars. What was it? The Sun and God, I forget the name of all the bars there. It's been so long. God, what's the name of the bars down at Akron U? Tangiers was not by Akron U. That was way before Akron U. Samantha's was not there. It was the Sun. Did you ever see the film on the true story called Cocaine Cowboys? No. Yes, I do, Doreen. My cousins live up there. They own Springtime Flowers in Norton.
I'm back.
What's so, Kristen? I never heard of the winking lizard in Peninsula. Was that over by Buckeye Sports or something?
It's so
Or
funny.
down?
Yes, I did, Tammy.
Little Joe's? Yeah. Kimberly, I lived in Bath.
Now I have that Barbara Ann song in my head. Shit. I did that to myself now.
Let's see. We used to go to the flats. The flats was always fun
I don't know what you're talking about.
in Cleveland. That was a fun area. What was down there? Peabody's. That's the bar I played at. And that's
What on earth is the name of the bar? I'm trying to think of. It's
the
a
bar
sports
Poison
bar.
played at their first tour.
You guys are like going crazy over this bar.
I'm just trying to picture where it's at because I've never heard of it.
Do you know that area?
Peninsula? Yeah, I used to be a ski instructor at Boston Mills.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know where any of that is.
It's on Main Street. I can't think of where that would have to be where Buckeye Sports was.
Nothing's the way it used to be.
But Kristen, do you remember Akron Agora?
Yeah, racking in the room. I really like that hat that Tori had on when she came here.
Yeah, there was a lot of bars.
I want one.
John Cat. Oh my God, Kristen, we used to play there. Akron Agora, we used to hang out in there. You know who used to hang out there with us all the time? He was a big geek. Trent. Lisa.
9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, Trent Reznor. And then
Who's talking about him?
Marilyn Manson, what's his name? Used to hang out and go to the Canton bars when he was young. He was too young. 303 across the street from Cargo River.
Robbie, have you ever been to Hammerjacks?
We didn't have Suds Factory back then.
Have you ever heard of a place called Hammerjacks?
Hammerjacks, yes, I have heard of Hammerjacks.
Okay.
Not in Ohio, though.
No.
We used to hang out at the Backstreet Bar.
I did a lot of Manhattan hanging out.
I dated a lot of girls that worked at the Backstreet Bar.
Backstreet Bar is a what bar?
Adult. An adult club. A little dive bar.
Oh my god, we had girls from Tootsie's
Yeah.
down south. They were doing the foxy boxing. They were gonna have foxy boxing there. We were gonna bring the girls there.
Tootsie's.
Do it. Yeah.
I worked at Tootsie's before. But not the new Tootsie's, not when it was called Tease Lounge when I worked
I
there.
don't know how long ago that was.
I worked for Palace Centerfold, and Palace, the owners of Palace Centerfold owned Palace, Tootsie's, and Tease.
I don't know all that. I just got Tootsie's. They wanted us to bring Foxy Boxing there, so I went to visit the place. It was really nice.
Oh, so that's when it was already down by the stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to be up by West Palm.
No, this was down south.
See, that used to be Tease Lounge down there, and then Tootsie's was up by West Palm, and then Tootsie's moved down to the big place in Miami down by the stadium.
Do you want a place called Sofa Kings?
No.
It was by Military Trail.
No.
Boca? Near Boca? I forget, man. I miss my New York clubs. The Limelight. I can't even believe what they did to the Limelight. That's like disgusting.
Dude,
They turned it into like a mall, like a shopping mall. Like that's like, what? I don't know if they still have it like that, but that's just ridiculous what they did. There was so many cool places to go, like the Cat Club, Lion's Den, TBGB's. So many places. Rockridge. Webster Hall. I don't know. Then you got the whole Los Angeles crowd. The only thing that's still the same, I think, well, it's different, but it's still the same. Actually, no. They have more stuff all over the walls and crap, the rainbow. The people are different. Mario, Tony, they're all gone.
they're dead.
It's different, yeah.
It's all different. I know my picture is still on the wall by the front door.
They added so much to it. So it's a little different. But it still has its history there, and you can still see it all. You know what I mean? Like, it's still the rainbow.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's crazy. Anyway.
They added that whole outdoor area.
Yeah, they did that when I was there, though, because that smoking thing came into play. No smoking. I just remember when you walked Tony, if Tony knew you, he'd give you an ashtray so you could smoke.
Yeah.
I'm tired and really hot. Yeah, it's hot. Actually, I'm pretty cool right now. Normally I'm hot, but it's all right. That's because it's 76 outside. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool now. I was so hot earlier. Oh, it was miserable.
Yeah. I barely even go outside during the day at all anymore. I need to. I need like fresh air.
Dude,
but I don't
crazy.
feel like being outside is fresh air anymore. It's so humid.
It was overcast and everything, but it
Uh-huh.
was so hot.
Really? A friend of mine moved from Pennsylvania to Alaska. I remember thinking, why? Because she said she had no, like it was always light out. Yeah. I thought that was so weird. And like you couldn't get to where she lived except by taking like a special plane there. That was weird. But it's probably beautiful. You know, it's probably really cool to do that. I just thought it was weird. Had tornadoes in northern Minnesota today. Wow.
Dude, I saw a video today on Instagram. Somewhere it just had a huge tornado and the thing was caught on video.
Somewhere today?
It was Friday or something.
I need
Friday
therapy
or
after this
Saturday.
conversation. Why? Friday or Saturday? Robbie, do you have a bushwhacker in the shed for a win for the woods?
We got a bushwhacker for you. It was in North Dakota. It was crazy looking. It was huge. I saw it on Instagram today.
I didn't do much social stuff today. I chilled. It was nice to chill for a little bit and not do anything. I haven't done that in a while. But I did make those Crayola videos. I learned how to make my
Oh wow, Don.
character talk. It's pretty cool, actually. I did the open letter thing for Leslie, but I'm not going to show it. But it's pretty cool. Like, I have my character talking the whole letter. But it's in AI, so it's weird.
Kyle, you're sick in the head, brother. 68.
My hotel room right now. My house is on 70, so
You're sick too.
why? It's been hot, but this morning it was cold. So, which obviously it wasn't that cold out this morning, but because it was really cold in the house.
We do ours at
Normally, I
70,
keep my
73 at night and 78 during the day.
78 during the day. Well, because nobody's there.
Right. Well, Cass is here or oh wow, Lucinda.
Yeah, now mine's usually on 72, but now it's on 70. What to say?
I can't take it, dude. 70 degrees, I'm shivering. And I proved it to you guys all winter this winter. The minute it drops, ask Lisa, the minute it drops under 70, I'm like,
What is happening? Okay, so the hodunks.com. Okay, so all the videos are on the hodunks.com website.
I can't stand the heat, the fake heat from Furnace, Georgia. So we don't even run ours. But our house doesn't get below I don't know. Christy, whoop whoop. Our house probably the lowest it gets is 70 during the winter.
Oh, he's not going to be happy. There's more hold on videos.
Oh yeah, I hate when your AC goes out in the summer.
Ah, that's cool.
We have not turned our heater on in more than 6 years.
Oh, I love these, Mo. She's so talented, my gosh. Now it
Mo
just makes me want to
rocks.
go and play on that. Makes me want to go and play on that freaking app. Gosh. Time is it?
12:42. Almost time for me to go.
GR, thank you. We need one more? Is that was it? One more? It's showing me the time, so it's not showing me how many more we need. I think it's one more. Christinanya, thank you. Sorry, I was looking at my mail. I didn't even see that. I'm sorry. Don't blame me, Christy, but when you're... Let me get that set up, actually. Does it matter how long this is?
Black and is Lori still in here? Lori Nye? Lori, are you in here?
Noel,
Breeze.
please. There we go. We did it. The goal's here. We're doing a giveaway. All right, I'm getting it up right now. Whoops, you can't
Put
do a screen.
Masters.
I'm already
Masters
on.
in BS.
I'm already on it.
Masters in BS.
Yeah. I'll show you what I did. There you go, guys.
Lori? Where's Lori Nye?
She was here.
I know she was. I'm looking for her now though. Masters of BS. There you go.
Master of BS.
Yeah.
Rachel, you gotta fix it. There's no S in Masters. Mods rock for your hashtag. I'll do that next time.
I don't see Lori.
Yeah, he seems to think he's got some kind of control over my channel. There's a court order or some bullshit that I'm not allowed to delete anything. He's out of his freaking mind. Jerem does not control my channel. Thank you very much. Kristen!
I don't see Lori.
I don't either.
She must have gone to bed.
There's Pam Gammy Zammit.
What's up? Cuz
Lori J. What's up? Samfire. Working her way through Lisa's motion for nuggets she can use. Yeah, I have to have my response, my emotion in for Wednesday. Since I don't have a lawyer yet to do it, so I have to do it myself. So it's gonna be interesting.
what, Kristen?
So I have to have mine in too. I don't know, Marla. I think it's just me and Michelle. Did he answer your motion to dismiss? I don't think so. Yeah, then no, you don't. You have to wait till he answers it. Did Shocket answer yours though? Okay, then no, you're just waiting now. I don't think he's answered anybody's motion to dismiss.
Baiting in fish hooks.
Which I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna have. I'd like to see Richard file something, but he doesn't have to unless he gets served. And you're not served. Ray's not even-
served. Ray's not served. Richard's not served. I'm not served.
I would wait till the judge answers you. If he grants your motion to dismiss, there's nothing to say.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have her answer ready. Okay.
That's
What the heck
weird.
was that? I put in the hashtag and confetti went all over my screen. That was weird. How many we got? We got 75 so far. Let's get them hashtags in.
It's cold.
I think I might log on, start live streaming early on Tuesday. Well, tomorrow was supposed to be Mischief Monday. We'll see. Fluff, I love how the color of the fish you catch are different. Thank you for sharing, by the way. Oh. Oh, it's just delayed. She must be late. Refresh, Nana. Showbill. I get it, hon. I'm sorry. A lot is going to be happening this week, I think, with the court for the federal. As a matter of fact, let's just look and see. The Shocket likes to file things on Sundays. Let's look and see. If anything was added. Whoops. Don't do that. You're going to make me yawn.
I'm tired.
Nope. What? Go forward. Approach. Do, 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 do. Whoops.
I can't help it, Christian. It's something I don't get enough of, Ren.
What?
Sleep.
No, nothing there. Nothing is there on that one. Just took a look, see at the other one. Oh, that lie that he pulled the other day was there. Unbelievable. Guy's an idiot. Take your drinks now. He's trying, and then Jeremy actually and George mentioned it tonight too. I'm like, oh my god, they're so stupid. They're trying to make it seem like the counterclaim had been dismissed in another case, and so George's like, that's 3 times the same thing's been dismissed. No, it's not. It hasn't even been dismissed one time, and they're trying to mislead the court, which is a lie. It's all a lie. They're lying about it because the forgery part with the signs or whatever, that wasn't in any other court case. So they're lying. And Michelle and John's going to have to make sure the court knows that. So I would file something
That's
about
what, that's what we're trying to get right now, Kyle.
Got some people hydrated. That's a good thing. Yeah, it was willingly dropped, voluntarily dropped, without prejudice, meaning it could be filed again. But the count that he's talking about, he's in opposition of it because that he's trying to say this would be the 3rd time it was dismissed. Nope. Wrong one. So he's misleading the court. It definitely needs to be brought to the court's attention. So hopefully it will be. Yep. We all.
I will, bro.
Master of VS. There you go, John. John, did you hear that? So is it just women that Germ is actually suing? No. Mike. You're funny. I'm pretty sure John knows about it. That this opposition saying that your the motion to dismiss. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. What is it called? Hold on. The response in opposition regarding the motion to dismiss the counterclaim. It's a lie. He's actually trying to make the court think that it's about like the thumbnail part of the counterclaim, and it's not. It's about the signs, and he's trying to say that it's already been dismissed, like in the other courts, and it's a lie. He's misleading. Bruce can explain it to you better than I can, that's for sure. So I would ask Bruce. Bruce knows about it because we were talking about it. So, oh, okay, yes, it's being disputed. Yeah, I was going to say, you got to do that. But I'm not a lawyer, so don't listen to me. Just a reminder, make note. I cannot give legal advice. I can say what I could do or what I think should be it, but, like, it's not legal advice. I'm not a lawyer. So. I can only say what I'm going to do. And I have to respond by Wednesday. So, I don't know, guys. What do you think? What kind of response should I give? This is fucked up. So, Jeremy suing John Cook, Robbie, Bruce, Super Dave, Ray, and Richard. And me, and Marla, and who else is on there? Hold on.
Michelle.
Michelle, yeah, hang on. Let me go back to the other one. It is Michelle, John Cook, Bruce, me, Marla. Apparently, Patty's removed from this. David Helm, you, Robbie, Super Dave, Ray, and Richard Luthman. Leslie shows up on there as a defendant, but she's not a defendant. She shows up on there because she made notice to this court about her case, which is good because it shows the court that there's another case of him doing this shit to other people. So, yeah, and MLS. He brought up MLS tonight for a quick minute. And Super Dave, but that's it. Yeah, Super Dave, Ray, Robbie, and Richard have not been served. And who knows if they're going to be. Apparently they're going after Ray. But I would have just... I find that weird. Like, if you're going to serve more people, why would you serve Ray? You know what I mean? Out of the 4 that are left? I would have thought they would have gone for somebody else before they would have gone for Ray. Is he jealous that the men get more attention than he is? He's angry that none of the women want him, or is too much fun? Who knows? Who knows? We know he's jealous of Robbie. We know he has issues with. It's everybody who doesn't who disagrees with him. He's trying to shut us up. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to shut us up. And he has a hard thing for the women, for sure, which would be me, Marla, and Leslie. And you already know he's got a thing for Michelle. Yeah. And what's funny, you got me, Leslie, Marla, Michelle. We're all people that don't take no shit. All of us, we are all 4 people that take no shit. We have no problem saying
he's 100% jealous of Garpo.
Oh my God, so jealous of Guapo. He's jealous of you. I'm not sure if he's jealous of Super Dave. He's threatened by Super Dave. So he tries to spin it and make Super Dave feel weak. Right? Which, let me tell you something. Super Dave has come out of his shell. And I'm so proud of him. And then Ray's got all this wisdom and experience. You know, he's, it's not a jealousy thing there. He doesn't like what he's saying because it's true. And we're speaking truth. We're all speaking truth. You know? And it's all about, him going after people he just doesn't like. I'm not sure why he's really going after MLS. I mean, because he had that panel talking about the case and the filing and disagreed with it. I don't know if he did fully disagree with it. I didn't watch the whole thing. But I don't know. Because he got mad that, or did he get mad? I heard he got mad that Jeremy wasn't doing Legos on his show. I don't know. Is that the truth? I mean, what is it? He's trying to say that like the MLS is part of some conspiracy that I created, when meanwhile all along he's been saying it was Bruce that created it. But in the court case, he's saying it was me. I'm like, you better make up your mind, dude. But yet, like, MLS has been in the chat. We've seen him in here, a very few times. And so where does he even get off saying that? So, I mean, that's a lie. And I know MLS doesn't agree with the things I say. But you know what? There's a lot of lawyers who are going to say I'm saying something wrong or saying it different or weird or it's absolutely wrong. And that's fine. I don't care. I don't claim to be a lawyer, nor do I claim to know the law. I know a lot about law, but there's certain things I don't know. So I'm not a lawyer. If I was, I'd know.
Hey, Strat Lover,
I know.
did you know that New Zealand was actually just voted the safest place to live?
I thought Shaka did reply to your motion to dismiss him, Doc 62. Hang on, let me look. Doc 62. Hold on. Response in opposition.
That's crazy.
It was 53 Marla's. Motion to dismiss. Plaintiff's submitted complaint. Okay, hold on.
Right, Stacy? I know. It just gets too damn cold there.
Now you're gonna make me look at documents. Hold on. Lawsuits. Federal 2. 62. Response to Hughes, yes. Response. In opposition to the defendant's motion to dismiss for failure to state a claim, amended complaint adequately alleges Hughes conspiracy to argument. These claims are the quick. First, to state a cause of action for civil conspiracy, a plaintiff must plead an agreement between two or more parties to do unlawful act or lawful act by unlawful means, the execution of some overt act in pursuance of the conspiracy and damage to the plaintiff as a result of said acts. There's no agreement. There's no nothing. You cannot prove
Right.
with anybody, let alone Marla. Third, under Florida law, co-conspirator need not act to further the conspiracy, but need only know of the scheme. There's no scheme, so she can't possibly know of it. And assist in some way to be held responsible for all of the acts of his co-conspirator. Who does Marla talk to? That's part of a conspiracy. Guy's out of his damn mind. The amendment complaint demonstrates that Hughes engaged in conspiracy with all defendants. Oh my God, this is a lie. The alleged scheme is unlawful. Florida statute. Unfair methods of competition, unconscionable acts or practices, unfair or deceptive acts or practices in the conduct of any trade or commerce are hereby declared unlawful. What are they talking about? This is bullshit. The agreement between Hughes and defendants is evident. How so? And can be inferred from circumstantial evidence in the amended complaint. 1. Oh my God, then it goes into the whole Weeks agreed to launch a campaign to damage Hales. Wrong. Weeks action. Weeks was chosen by Preston and Preston's podcast. Wrong. Oh God. Oh, Weeks. Preston. That has nothing to do with Marla. Hales invited Matskin. Nothing to do with Marla. No. Nothing to do with Marla. Nothing to do with Marla. Nothing to do with Marla. Her name's not even mentioned in all that, dumbass. For the reasons stated above, the court should deny Hughes in full, blah, blah, blah. Should the court grant the motion on any ground, however, it should do so without prejudice and afford plaintiff. He knows there's a possibility that the judge is going to grant these motions dismiss. We don't know. If he doesn't grant the motions to dismiss now, it'll probably not make it past summary judgment. But who knows? Who knows? But at this point, it's a guess. I do know if Belissa doesn't start acting like a proper judge, I don't think everybody's going to agree to use him. So, Marla, he did oppose your motion to dismiss. So now you're just waiting for the judge to grant or deny it. Trying to make it a conspiracy so all defendants are responsible for everything done by everybody else. But he can't. Right. Socket did reply, but the judge hasn't ruled it yet. Correct. He replied to Marla. I think that's the only one he responded to. Hold on. Head, please. Response in opposition to 61. What is 61? Motion to dismiss by John Cook. So he responded to John's motion to dismiss. Response in opposition to 63. That was mine. Okay. Response by Lynette. We all did the motion to. Okay. Response. Okay, so he responded to John Cook's motion to dismiss and Marla's. That's it. Mine's not there yet, and he didn't answer Bruce or David Helms. David Helms is the one I want to see what he has to tell about. I want to see that opposition. Sure, Stacy. All right, how many we got? We got 92 entries. Guys, get those hashtags in there. What's the number of yours? Hold on. Your opposition? 62. Response in opposition to 53. Yeah. Your motion to dismiss is 53 and your opposition is 62. Which stock is the response to John? 77. I need to click on Strat. Hold on. Go to channel. Oh, Stacey, that's yours. Wait a minute.
God bless Cindy. Good night.
Strat lovers. Hold on. There it is. All right. I just subbed to you, Strat lover. Strat lover. No, Socket did a response to yours. He's going to respond to everybody's motion to dismiss. He responded to yours and he responded to Marla's. The judge has not ruled on it yet. And this is in the second federal case too, John. So that's why, yeah. So Bruce is there, Helms, Marla, John. So that's why me and Michelle have to respond by the 25th. Because it's the amended complaint that he added to Ray. So we have to respond to the amended complaint now, which is any changes he made. I told you guys he was going to sneakily change shit. It looks like he just changed my name, but I got to go through it again right before I do my motion and make sure that's not all he changed. And if he did, I'm going to file something else. Ed, stop it. Get your hashtags in there, guys. Oh, hold on. I didn't see that, Robbie. Oh, I didn't know I was.
Yes.
I didn't change it. That's why. Hashtag, get your hashtags. I want to so badly show you the open letter because I want to show you guys how I made my character talk. I'm so proud of it, but I'm going to do something else for it. What's... What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I was just saying
Everybody
yes, it was.
subscribe to Strout Lava. What?
I was just saying yes, it was.
I didn't know. I didn't change it.
I know you said that.
Oh. Hold on. Head, please. Let's see. One second. Okay. All right, that works. Get the hashtag in, guys. I just lost the screen. There we go. Okay. Your liver is welcome. Uh-oh. John Cap, you finally put yours in. Got 94. Let's see if we can get 100 in there. I'm going to draw any minute now, guys. Get them in. Get them in. I know some people like to put them in late. Or right before I'm going to draw. Introduce keeps calling Lisa Weiss when she has told him multiple times and the judge has told him to stop. Yep. I don't know. You guys must have got him in because it hasn't changed. Get him in there, guys. Get him in. Oh, now it's changing. All right. 97. There we go. I'm going to take a shower any minute. We're at 97. 3 more. Now, Vegas trying to be relevant. Today is our 6-year birthday on YouTube. Oh, happy birthday to you. 98. We need 2 more. Happy birthday. I've been sleeping. Did my motion even hit the docket yet? Or is Shaka jumping the gun on it because he got my paperwork first? The federal 2 case? Hold on a second. $62 is Marlis. John, you put a motion to dismiss, and yeah, you put a motion to dismiss in June 10th, and just the other day, he put in a motion to dismiss, an opposition for your motion to dismiss. Uh, 26, second amendment complaint. Yeah, that's it. That's all I see. Sorry, guys. I'm just reading the court docket. All right, we got 100. Awesome.
Do it. Draw.
We're at 101. All right, here we go, guys. You ready? We're at 101. Get him in there. You got a couple. It's Robbie still awake. Sorry, guys. I was looking at the docket. All right, here we go. Boom. Who's it gonna be? Lindsay, Kim, Monica, Louise, Kimberly, Cindy, Debbie. Oh my God, Jolene, Kim, Willjack, Marla, Tammy J, Silverheart. Awesome. Silverheart gets it. Whoop whoop. That first one was struck my motion. No. Should not be there until tomorrow. Yeah, no. This one's for the federal case too. Silverheart. Awesome. Congratulations. Silverheart. Boop, boop. Awesome. What? I just lost. Dang it. Hold on. Don't be doing that. Sorry.
Everybody's good, Reenie.
All right. Congratulations, Silver.
Ow.
So weird. All right. So. Okay, Silver. Just email me. Okay. What did John say about it? The first one was struck. My motion for denial should not be there until tomorrow. Your motion for denial should not be there until tomorrow. What do you mean? Alrighty, yeah, thank you. Exactly, that motion shouldn't be there until for case number 2. You mean your motion to dismiss? It says you did a motion to dismiss. Are you talking about the one that was stricken? That's case number 1. Michelle has to put a motion in or a response in by Wednesday. 7 days from the date of the amended complaint, which is the 18th. So by the 25th is when Michelle and myself have to put a response in. Yours is already in there. But if you're talking about the one that was stricken, that's the first case. if you're, putting that, refiling that, that's the federal case one. Flutter's leaving? What?
Where's Flutter going?
I don't know. Fishing? Good night, Flut Flut.
Where are you going, Flut Flut?
She wants to shower.
That's what I gotta go do yet.
You read it on the 10th. I just sent one out on Friday. I don't know, hon. I think the one you sent out is for federal case one. Oh, please. So what's your plan for tomorrow, Robbie?
Oh God, we got so much to do. We got market day. Oh, I gotta get this boat ramp rack done, so get the boats off the ground. I gotta wash them and wax them and put them up on the rack.
Okay. You're gonna be busy.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to rain tomorrow?
Oh, please don't say that.
I'm just asking. It's been raining every day, so I was just wondering if it was supposed to rain tomorrow too.
We didn't get any today.
We got a little bit of rain today.
It thundered. It was thundering and overcast and everything, and I was loving it because the sun wasn't beating on me. It was hot, but the sun wasn't kicking my butt.
It was your birthday, Linda? Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Linda's birthday. They went out for her birthday last night. Oh,
It usually does, Nana. Today it didn't rain at all. It did last night.
I have to save that. Sorry.
I got these fans on in the gazebo. It's kind of chilly.
What's going on? Guys, if we can have prayers, send prayers up for Jenny. She's going to be having, I think, surgery. Prayers up. And also for Cindy and her family.
And Rainy, too.
And Rainy, too. I'm not sure if I could say what's going on with Cindy, but she has some family that's in some serious conditions, and she can use some prayers as well. Will there be a Monday Mayhem tomorrow? I believe there will be. Thank you for asking. Just reminded me I have to fix the music, so I don't use that, so I don't get in trouble for that again. Or have to remove it, let's say. Because last time I had to remove it, their chat went with it. So, yeah, there should be. As far as I know, there will be. I don't know if there won't be. She just posted, Tammy, look up below.
Shit.
Oh,
I just got beat. So you
you
gotta,
just got what?
my headset just beat.
Oh, want me to find something else? Yeah, I mean, I like what you do. So if you want to, sure. But if not, I can do it. I just like what Mo does. Mo's really good at it. She's good at it.
She is.
Well, you know what it is too. It's like when she's doing the artwork for it, she knows the feel she's in. You know what I mean? So it's like it's better to let her go with the music. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's all like a whole combined thing. Lisa Tisa also needs prayers. Her dad has been transferred to ICU. Yes, please say prayers for
Prayers,
Tisa and
Tisa.
her family. Yep.
You guys are all in my prayers. One big happy fam here.
Yeah. Good night, Ray. All right, Robbie, you ready to call it a night?
Yeah, I'm going because my headset's going to die any second.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Alrighty, guys. So I'll be back tomorrow night with Mischief Monday with Legally Leslie, unless something happens. Don't know, but I'll let you know. But right now, I'm thinking it's still on 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Prayers out to everyone who needs them, and for those of you who aren't even asking for them. Definitely go and check out our mods channels. And go ahead, Robbie. What would you like to say?
I will say good night to everybody. God bless everybody. Prayers up for everybody. You guys are always in all my prayers. And
Absolutely.
you guys have a wonderful, safe evening. And please, just if you live in a major city, please avoid all this BS that's going to be going on in the next couple of days. Stay vigilant and stay safe, guys.
Is it me, or did you just speed up your word?
Listen.
What did you do? You like went on speed or something? Hello? We
Okay,
lost
come here,
her. That's why. Oh, there you go.
No. Grab the other end. My thing just get in.
It just sounded like you just started speed talking. Anyway, good night, guys. Thank you. Have a great start to the beginning of your week, and I'll be back tomorrow night at 10 with Legally Leslie.
Ta-ta for now.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
I already see the toodaloos. Ta-ta.
Bye. Bye.
Toodaloo. Bye. Bye. Oh my gosh, bye.
Bye. Bye.